Hello to all, and welcome to Josie K's live YouTube podcast. I'm Josie K, and it is here where we're going to talk about the overall energy surrounding the collective starting today on 9/11 on into and through around mid to end of October. I'd like to just ask Spirit for prayer of support for those who are dealing with the memories of 9/11, who are dealing with a loss of a child or children or a person that is tied to a shooting. We must remember that before we came here, we were guided to come to this earth and to learn about ourselves. This path isn't about anyone around us. This is about, I'm going to come here. I'm going to learn through difficulty. I'm going to grow and evolve in my journey of the self, right? Spirit saying there is evil all around here, the temptations of the earth. And the devil could whisper in your ear to be angry, to respond negatively. But this is why you stay in touch with Spirit, whether it's God, the universe. This is a path of peace and of difficulty, of temptation, but also a path of conquering the journey, right? So should a person make a choice to respond and hurt someone else, they must remember, thou shalt not kill. The other commandments that we promised God, the universe, when we came here. There are breaking of all of these things, but when it comes down to it, if you choose to react in a negative way or react out of anger, frustration, and so on, that will be that person's personal decision that will lead them down a path of greater difficulty, that will lead them down a path of sin. Spirit will take care of that in their situation. But sadly enough, we do get affected sometimes by the decisions of others. But this is a path of the self. And what we can do personally is to go forward, help lift up one another, guide each other to make the highest, best decisions, to not walk away from someone who is in this energy of difficulty, but to bring the love of Spirit to them. Right? Because they're not in a good place and they need help. And a lot of times I think people don't either recognize or want to help someone who's down here in the shadow. So I'd just like to take a moment of peace for 9/11, shootings, the whole negative. God, please give us peace and free us from the whispers of evil. Okay, so in the center of the reading, Spirit wanted to start out with the self indulgence energy. In fact, I think if we can light a candle at some point throughout the day and ask for Spirit to bring light to all of us, this is also a time of bringing light to oneself. Spirit speaking of self worth and self value. I am a worthy human being. And I know at this time that Spirit is helping me to heal from previous heartbreaks, to heal from toxicity or addiction, to heal from abusive situations, heartache, and pain. Because we want through healing to start to feel this energy of self-appreciation. Just like the journey, we go through difficulty in order to climb out and appreciate what we had to conquer when it comes to the devil, temptation, anger, thou shalt not kill, and all these negative things that this devil is whispering, right? It is a time of self-appreciation, of I have grown and I have evolved and I have created for myself a better life. I was down here and now I'm here. Therefore, I am appreciating the difficulties I had to go through, the lessons, and the pain. But I am appreciating it because now I recognize that I'm in a better place. And so Spirit's talking a lot about look where you are now in comparison to where you used to be. and really do the shadow work. They're talking about freeing one's mind from deception, from lies, from heartbreak, from addictions or abusive situations. Spirit is talking about in the relationship sector to one another healthy choices at this time. They're saying self love and self care. Is going to bring greater happiness. It is a time to love life. Pardon me, I'm just trying to get this camera to focus and to give thanks to every little good thing daily, right? They're talking about between the relationship sector and the creative aspects position of the circle spread, focus on gratitude. Not only being grateful and thankful for the little things of life, but also being grateful and thankful for the difficulties and the appreciation of those difficulties because they have brought healing and energies of greater self love. We do have some narcissist people moving around, somebody who is self absorbed, right? And who hasn't learned these things about themselves. And we'll get into that in a little bit. So, Maria, hi, Josie. Many blessings to all on this beautiful day. Hello, Maria, and thank you for sending blessings to all during this live YouTube podcast. Divine Earth Keeper, hello, and many blessings to you as well. All praying to those who need them. Amen. Let's see. Awakening Empress. Hi, Josie and everyone. Many blessings. So if you are new here, I have the best subscribers. They come into the chat session. They lift each other up. They offer blessings and prayers and kindness to one another. If I am busy focusing either on the collective's reading or a personal reading, and you have a question, just go into the chat session and one of my wonderful subscribers will help answer your question until I can get back to the chat session. So Awakening Empress, thank you so much for your donation. Whoop, whoop. So we have spiritual wealth and love messages. Please, Awakening Empress, Josie, I miss Wednesday Zoom sessions. I know I do too. It has been a crazy summer and also a summer of great happiness for me and my significant other because we have been golfing a lot and I really, really enjoy that. And of course, I live up north, so summers are short and I just was guided to, again, appreciate what I have, what I'm doing, the life I'm living, because if we can appreciate that within ourselves, we bring this positive energy into the world around us as well. Divine Earth Keeper, me too, so much. And maybe in the winter I might come back to doing those. It has been on my mind. All right, so let's go ahead and get into Awakening Empress's reading. And to start out with, I'm going to bring in the Energy Oracle deck by Sandra and Taylor. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Awakening Empress with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for this next month. Okay. So it seems to me that others may be envying you. If they haven't already, they may be envying you very shortly. That number 20 is standing out to me. So it could be that you overcome some confusion or difficulty by around the 20th of September. And people are actually envying the fact that things have turned in your favor. Yeah. By the second week from now, you have this energy of indecision in the thoughts position. So you are, or will be, looking at one path versus another. I think the excitement is going to grow when it comes to your thoughts about a direction. And Spirit saying this wisdom is going to come. Let Spirit guide you. For you may be a bit indecisive, but for you, like many of the collective, I see money and pleasure and growth and prosperity and happiness evolving here. Yeah. Awakening Empress, you have in the relationship sector this man holding a coin. So there is some form of masculine that's coming forth, making an offer of abundance or money. I see storks and the star card. So there is some form of wish fulfillment, aha moment that something great is being born. Maybe one or two options are on your mind, but the storks to me is definitely confirmation of greater prosperity coming in here. So there is wish fulfillment tied to this man holding a coin here throughout or by the second going into the third week from now. There is great happiness, feeling happier, feeling that energy of self appreciation and self worth. So, Spirit is saying by the third week from now, Awakening Empress, you're going to recognize that you are standing at the gate of a beautiful garden, that you have evolved, you have grown, that what is coming to fruition is some form of success with the Chariot card in the creative aspects position. It's like you're going to be a little bit indecisive regarding a man holding a coin, but then you're going to come into this awareness that you are standing at the gate of a brand new chapter in your life. So in the actions position, we have this aha moment. Oh my goodness, this doorway before me is finally opening. It's guiding me towards a path of greater happiness. And at the same time, it is bringing me some healing here. I do see a masculine, I don't know, narcissistic, maybe a little bit of a self-absorbed, sly, cunning, manipulative energy of someone, but Spirit saying you are not stuck or trapped. Expect some unexpected income, a new beginning, and a path of healing to take place by mid-October. So emotionally, I think you're just going to be deep in thought here about some form of unexpected greater fortune. And Spirit is saying, we are giving you the dog energy in the creation card, the energy to devote yourself to the creation of this decision to step into the direction of this path towards greater happiness in your life. Now, subconsciously, we have this doorway to romance. So Spirit is saying, some form of high honor, attention, recognition could be coming to mind here. That could just be also just like happiness and prosperity is opening your heart chakra. And you, after kind of researching what this man holding a coin is about, there's this beautiful energy of pleasure, of high honor, of money, where before there was a state of confusion. So in the day-to-day aspects position, we do have Spirit saying when it comes to the past, there could be someone coming forward from the past who's being deceptive, just like we talked about with the narcissistic energy. This number 9 month in this number 9 year is about bringing big situations to a completion, especially regarding the past. So people are going to be moving forward who've worked hard through difficulty, who are stepping into the number 1 year of 2026, recognizing a greater chapter, not only of success, but of happiness. And those who are still making unhealthy choices are going to kind of come around here and are going to be maybe some form of temptation, but there's deception. There's a lot of deception that's going to take place because, again, some are going to go back around that mountain, have to relearn something, and others are going to rise above and feel this energy of self-love. It's not a me versus you. It's I'm shining because I love myself because I've succeeded. And these people down here are going to want to come around and kind of mess things up or cause negative energy. So in the inner strengths position, Spirit is sending in the angel of love here. They're saying walk in purity and integrity and know that at some point the heartache is going to kind of dissipate, the confusion of the past. What's done is done, and you are like the phoenix rising. There is going to be this awareness, right? This aha moment when it comes to the anchor of long-term stability and security that is trumping this energy of heartache in the inner strengths position. So the angel of love is coming in saying it's time to walk in purity and integrity, to give peace, love, and kindness to those around us. And in your case, to step forward towards this new path of happiness and healing. And now in a 3-card summary, we have it. This doorway towards value and money. Indecision about an offer or opportunity coming from this man holding a coin. There is then the freedom of a previous attachment, the awareness of a new journey. So Spirit's saying we're giving you the strength, like many of the collective at this time, to take action, to go forth into that direction of that rainbow, right? A path of happiness, excitement, love, and so on. The healer of ages, look at, is here saying we are helping the awakening empress to heal, to step into the doorway of a new chapter and to heal and release all that no longer serves her. Okay, so we have this doorway to spirit, right? I am sitting in this energy of indecision because a doorway or opportunity has opened up for me where I am finding a very caring connection. So you may be connecting with a masculine around the same time that an offer or opportunity develops, or it's coming from a masculine where your heart chakra is opening. But there is either way a very caring connection being sent your way to bring you pleasure and abundance and peace. So see, angel of balance is coming in here saying we are helping to bring some wisdom here, some balance, some happiness, and some healing as you step into the direction of a brand new chapter. And we've got the number 1 energy here, a new chapter. And just like the collective in the relationship sector, an opportunity of happiness. So yeah, there may be by the second going into the 3rd week from now, some form of meetings and negotiations where you come to the realization that spirit with the Holy Trinity, number 3, has blessed you with a blossoming of abundance in your life. So we have a thinking man and a thinking woman. And we have spirit sending in Archangel Michael saying, remain grounded this month, for we are going to help do the work. We are bringing in the major arcana of the world. We are helping to bring, envious, deceptive situations, the past, all to a successful completion by opening this portal towards a new path of happiness so that you can heal and release and walk away from those who no longer serve you. Yeah, you're going to be feeling like the goddess of the moon, creating for yourself a beautiful life and recognizing as well with Archangel Raphael that your 4th chakra, your heart chakra, has grown 10 times. That you can now walk in this energy of love and forgiveness. Okay. Storms are passing, Spirit's saying, and by mid-October, you're going to be feeling this beautiful energy of victory. You may be actually signing on the dotted line or trying to come to a truth, an awareness, a decision, right, about stepping into the energies of this woman holding a coin, a path of prosperity, finding balance where before there was a broken heart. So Spirit's trying to bring you rest and peace, and they're helping to send someone in to help guide you towards a new path of happiness. And they're also saying just be wary of those who are still walking in that manipulative energy. Yeah, because Spirit's saying we're trying to free you from the all tied up energy of feeling stuck or trapped to a situation where there has been this energy of heartache. Spirit's saying, again, walk in purity and integrity with an open heart and allow the angel of love to give you the strength to, should these negative people come into your direction, just say, peace be with you, love be with you, and so on. Yeah, see, Spirit's trying to guide you into the direction of a new community of people so that you can walk away, just like the collective in the thoughts position by the 2nd week from now, from who or what no longer fulfills you, especially emotionally. See, you are ending with Archangel Chamuel, who's coming in, lighting up your third chakra by mid-October, bringing a lot of excitement, wisdom, this aha moment that no longer are you stuck or trapped in a situation involving a narcissist or a self-absorbed person, but instead you are stepping into the direction of new beginnings. And Spirit's offering you, just like the collective, in the actions position with the unexpected income card, the strength to rise above previous choices, to now make a higher, better decision for yourself in your life path journey. Between the creative aspects position and the actions position, those who leave behind deceptive, negative energies of others are going to step into this beautiful path of prosperity. So there could come a win, an offer, an opportunity here. Well, there is this month for you, like many awakening Empress, where there is a prosperous wish fulfillment. Spirit saying, say yes to the offer of abundance that is coming. You're going to have this aha moment that Josie translated these messages and that your chariot has arrived. Great things have come to fruition, and you have evolved from an unhealthy circumstance, situation, or person. Okay, so I'm going to just set this over here, and I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot deck by Ciro Marchetti to confirm and clarify these messages. Oh, thank you. Awakening Empress says, I'm so happy for you. Time with your loved ones is important. Yes, it's always important to share that good energy by creating it for yourself, right? If you do what you love and you love what you do, that beautiful energy will go out to me and you. We need to just put ourselves first is also a strong message. Self-worth, self-value is what Spirit's talking about this month. Divine Earthkeeper sent it to your Cash App. Josie, thank you for your donation. Divine Earthkeeper, whoop whoop. And Claire, thank you for your donation. Whoop whoop. All right, so we're going to go ahead and complete the Awakening Empress's reading. We will then do Divine Earthkeeper's reading, and then we will do Claire's reading. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels. So yeah, wow. I don't know if you've received this already, but there is some form of exciting communication coming your way, I should put it this way, where others are going to be envious of an opportunity. I see a surprising opportunity. If it hasn't come yet, I do feel like the 20th of September is when this is going to come to mind for you. That's going to put you in the state of this indecision in the thoughts position of the circle spread. So you have the Eight of Pentacles, like the collective has, in the subconscious position. Yours is in the thoughts position. So again, some form of wisdom by maybe the second, by the second week from now is what you will be researching so that you can surrender and heal. Okay. So in the relationship sector, we have the Four of Pentacles. So you may be a little bit indecisive about an offer of abundance coming to you from this man holding a coin, but Spirit's saying there is wish fulfillment on its way. There is a soulmate connection we are sending towards you where you can grow and head towards a path of greater happiness. It is a path that is blessed. And there'll be an aha moment. So part of you might be researching an offer or opportunity and feeling as though it's not enough. But I think what Spirit's saying is open yourself up to what's on offer and don't be afraid to ask for a little bit more. All right. So in the creative aspects position, we have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, some form of unexpected good news coming your way, maybe quite unexpectedly here, where you're standing at the gate of this beautiful garden and you are contemplating, should I accept this opportunity or not? Spirit's saying that we are bringing to fruition a path of success, a path of growth. So, at least seek out what's on offer. Again, I was feeling one or two. So one offer or opportunity might not be the right one and the next one will be. Or this is just you kind of holding back, but Spirit saying, bring to fruition this path of success. Ask for what you want. In the actions position, we have the Six of Swords. Yeah. So what I feel here with these two cards is that Spirit's saying there is going to come this aha moment this month that a new chapter, a new doorway towards greater happiness in your life has opened, that you can now leave behind sadness, worry, fear, concern that was keeping you feeling stuck in your circumstances, and you can now heal. There's some unexpected income coming in, and I'm feeling that with the Knight of Wands energy in the creative aspects position, where you can then sweep away from an energy of feeling stuck. Okay, so emotionally, you have the Star card. So the collective has this in the relationship sector. You have this in the emotional aspects position. So as you think through what is coming to mind here financially and in the area of maybe home and family, you're going to start to recognize that there is an offer of great fortune showing up as a wish fulfillment. Spirit saying, devote yourself to the creation of this, because we're helping you to surrender the heartbreak or the pain of the past. We're bringing this man holding a coin quite unexpectedly to help you to leave behind this energy of sadness, worry, and fear in the subconscious position. See, it's like you're going to come to this realization that what's on offer here is actually really good. See, you have, like the collective in the subconscious position, a state of confusion, but the researching of a financial opportunity. There is going to come money with the fish card of Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and also this energy of high honor with the pleasure card. So Spirit's saying, continue to persevere when it comes to certain connections here. For at some point, you're going to be going forward quite playfully and excitedly with the awareness of the Star card in your emotional aspects position. So in the day-to-day aspects position, oh my goodness, you have the same as the collective does. You may be thinking about a child, children, family, siblings, but I am feeling maybe more so of the past. There could come a message regarding a child, children, or your new beginning when it comes to a business from someone who is being deceptive, right? So Spirit is saying, hold your cards close to your chest, okay? With a poker face card. Now, in the inner strengths position, you have the King of Swords. This could be someone that you're connecting with who has strong air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or this could be someone who is in a leadership position. Now, I do feel like this could also be someone who was very sharp with their words, who's now looking back at you and the past and is watching you persevere and succeed by mid-October. Now, in a 3-card summary, we have the 9 of Cups, the 8 of Swords, and the 6 of Pentacles, right? So Spirit's saying wish fulfillment is on its way when it comes, just like the collective, maybe closer or by the first half of or mid-October, there is wish fulfillment. Say yes to this Ace of Pentacles, for it's a gift from the universe, a path of long-term stability and security. Now, Spirit's also saying there is this new path, also this new beginning is also being offered. The universe is offering another gift in the form of the Ace of Cups. So there is a path of peace, joy, happiness, and love that lies before you. But again, be cautious of those who have the devil energy, right? That deceptive, sly, cunning, or manipulative behavior. Yeah. Maintain your boundaries with others, set to meet personal goals, knowing that you're going to be receiving the Ace of Pentacles, just like the collective. It is not time to cry over spilt milk or what used to be, but to instead plan and prepare, because there is a doorway that's about to open up for you. Again, it could be by the 3rd week from now with the 3 of Wands energy that you recognize that your actions have now paid off, that your ship has come in. Yeah. So again, Spirit saying to you, Awakening Empress, you are not stuck or trapped. This is a figment of your imagination. There is about to come an unexpected call to action with the major arcana of the world, where you recognize that Spirit is bringing a previous journey to a successful completion and is putting you before this garden and this gate, right? There is a path that was long and difficult, but now Spirit's helping you with the Empress energy to give birth to a connection that Spirit's saying is blessed, is meant to be. So take some time to rest and prepare for eventually you, just like the collective in the thoughts position with the Eight of Cups and the Scorpio energy of the Death card, are going to be walking away from who or what no longer serves you, who's going to be bringing an end to a relationship or a circumstance tied to the past. So I feel like you have this strong energy, just like the collective, where relationship is over, no second chances, what's dead is dead. And the Phoenix, right? It's time for a new phase, for renewal and growth, to rise from the ashes. Okay. So I see attention and recognition. I see Libra energy of justice. I think Spirit's saying here comes that path of victory, a commitment, partnership, contract, and it's coming in here to help to guide you again away from that energy of heartache with the Three of Swords. Maybe in relation to a marriage or partnership situation, but either way, when the Hierophant shows up, that's a nudge to take the lessons of the past and to now step into the direction of a greater foundation in your life. So there is some form of prosperity you will be contemplating, deciphering, especially by the first to middle end of October. Some form of abundance is coming, and even though it doesn't feel like it's coming as quickly as you would like, Spirit is confirming with the Knight of Pentacles, it is indeed on its way. It's just slow moving. Yeah, there's a little bit of fear about accepting an opportunity, but just like the collective with the Chariot energy, you're going to recognize by the third, going into the fourth week from now, that you have overcome certain obstacles and challenges and are now traveling physically or metaphorically into the direction of a cause for celebration. Beautiful. Thinking about that star card, recognizing that the unexpected wish fulfillment has arrived, that you can now go into a path of peace, greener pastures, a doorway towards happiness, definitely an energy of healing and love. So Spirit's saying it is your turn, Awakening Empress, to step into the spotlight. You have wonderful messages that the world needs to hear. If you've been thinking about that, I'm getting poetry, writing something, sharing positive words to the universe for all of us to hear. For there is some form of wisdom that Spirit's saying you have to share. It could be that you are sharing your personal wisdom about success and abundance, about career and finance, and now someone's coming towards you to open this doorway towards greater happiness. So step into the spotlight when the opportunity arrives. They're definitely saying don't give up on love. A relationship that you cherish can be healed, right? That's why the angel of love is coming in the inner strengths position. Allow Archangel Michael to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again in your world. I think, again, by the end of September, going into October, you're going to recognize that Spirit has really, really helped bring a blessing your way. So they're saying be patient, right? Because there's a divinely timed path unfolding. Be patient and have faith, for your angels have the situation completely under control. For what will come is far better than you had even dared to dream, right? So you'll be thinking about how much you have healed, about greater fortune, about wish fulfillment emotionally. And Spirit is saying on the bottom of the deck, this is your wish fulfillment. Say yes. There is abundance that lies ahead. There is love that lies ahead. But of course, forgiveness and the releasing of the past must be done. If someone shows back up, your truth is your truth. I've learned through my connection with you, and now I'm stepping forward into the spotlight of a new chapter in my life. So thank you for the lesson. But now I am eager to see what this card represents. So with the affirmative card, just like Spirit saying to the collective, good things are to come this month. You may not see them as of yet, but know that they will show up exactly when the time is right. And then you will remember how much fun it is to be surprised, especially by the universe, because they do it so well. All right, so I'm going to just quick put away the cards and cleanse them for future readings. I'm going to kind of go backwards with these messages. Remember, you may not be clear about the future at this time, but Spirit is sending someone in here to help guide you into the direction of greater prosperity, a business or organization. There could be that person could be looking back at the past in relation to you and may come towards you and be a bit deceptive because you're moving on, right, in a more happy way. There is wish fulfillment showing up here, putting you in a lot of deep thought with the Aquarius energy of the Star card. And now by mid-October, you will be taking physical action to move into and through this doorway towards a chapter of greater happiness and healing in your life. Something is going to come to fruition quite unexpectedly. And yeah, Spirit saying, give a person a chance. See what the offer or opportunity is all about. For you may be for a minute in this energy of indecision, but Spirit saying this exciting opportunity will make you the envy of many. All right. So I'm going to put these cards up here and we'll put away the Energy Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. Then we're going to do Divine Earth Keepers reading next. So deception, remember, Spirit is saying, don't show your hand. All right. Should deceptive people come your way this month, because they're going to be needing to learn about how other people conquered and succeeded here. You're going to be thinking about how you have healed and how now you're creating greater fortune in your life. You're going to be stepping through this doorway towards personal healing and happiness, by which you will be freed from this energy of a narcissist, going excitedly into the direction of some unexpected income. So Spirit saying, as you stand at the gate of a beautiful new garden in your life, trust that negative people, places, circumstances, situations are going to fall away. So just like the collective, you have the butterfly energy in the creative aspects position. You are evolving and growing into a greater next phase in your life. It's time to heal the inner child, the past, to release the past completely. So we do have a man holding a coin here in the relationship sector, some form of aha moment, wish fulfillment, a soul connection that is blessed, that is going to free you from maybe some energy of poverty, not having enough in some way, and will guide you into the sun here, a life of greater happiness. Focus on and be what you are grateful for in this time of now, okay? Yeah. You may be a bit indecisive about a separation, loss, a shocking attack situation. However, but Spirit saying it's time to surrender the thief, to walk away from sly, cunning, manipulative people, and to appreciate the shadow work that you've done, because you will be the envy of others. You could teach others how you overcame. Okay. So we'll put these here. Next, I am going to do Divine Earth Keepers reading. Sometimes you give me a message here in PayPal, so I'm just going to check real quick. Was it PayPal? Cash App. Thank you. Okay. So I'm assuming we're going to be doing a general reading for Divine Earthkeeper, and for Divine Earthkeeper's reading, I am going to start out with the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Divine Earthkeeper with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for the next month. Hi, Tamika. And Tamika says blessings to all as well. Thank you for coming today. All right. So, Divine Earthkeeper, you've got a leg up, right? Spirit is saying take a chance on what you are working towards. There could be a commitment, partnership, contract involving a child or children showing up this month. See, in the day-to-day aspects position, you've got communication in relation to a child or children, a business or organization with this card. So Spirit is listening to your prayers, is helping you to manifest what it is you want in your next chapter. In the thoughts position, we have between worlds. So yeah, there is some form of exciting communication showing up for you, like many of the collective, by the end of September, going into early October. Looking out the window at a new path, or looking at an option or opportunity, knowing that an old path no longer serves you, that what lies ahead is a path of greater happiness. In the relationship sector to another or others, you have the serendipity card. So there is some form of aha moment that a project, offer, opportunity, or two is being born, a greater path of prosperity and some form of wish fulfillment, a soulmate that was meant to connect with you at this time in your journey, where you are going from poverty or feeling as though you don't have enough in some way into the beautiful energy of the sun. So we have an unexpected opportunity coming in relation to another or others by the second, going into the third week from now. And Spirit saying now is a time for healthy choices, to love yourself enough to take action to go into the direction of a life that brings you pleasure. In the creative aspects position, we have the co-create card. So you're going to be connecting with another in the form of this cougar, leopard, and you're going to be contemplating, should I or should I not co-create with this unexpected world that has now opened up for me? Interesting. Part of you might want to bring an end to the situation because you are fearing what's coming to fruition in relation to another. But remember, Spirit's guiding you forward. They're giving you a leg up. They're sending in a connection in a divinely timed way, because Spirit saying you are evolving and growing into the next phase of your life. The foundation of the manifestation of a business or organization where there is communication and the child card. So in the actions position, Spirit saying remain poised this month as Spirit works on your behalf. You are not stuck or trapped in your circumstances. Spirit saying a new beginning that you have hungered for is beginning to develop for you. It is a wish of fulfillment and a path of prosperity. And Spirit is saying, fear not this opportunity. Remain poised and know that Spirit's giving you the strength, if you're anxious, to devote yourself to the creation of greater fortune in your life. Because we do have the mountain too, maybe the strength to travel at a distance, to create this next world. So in the emotional aspects position, yeah, Spirit stepping in to bring peace where before there was some form of heartbreak. Spirit is giving you a leg up and is moving you into the direction of a better chapter in your life, is bringing an unexpected connection in here who is going to bring you high honor and recognition. And you may be researching in a confused state. Should I accept this money offer? And Spirit saying, we're helping you to bring to fruition and co-create with another where there will be peace, where there will be communication and children. So subconsciously, you are going to recognize that this unexpected connection or opportunity, it's a person or group of people, are or is your soulmate. They were brought in to give you a leg up into a better world. So remain poised and at peace if you're feeling anxious. Spirit is saying, yeah, you may be trying to figure out, why things happened, how they happened, who or what you should do. But Spirit, look at this. Spirit's bringing wisdom on the wings here and is saying it's time for a new chapter. It is time to create the next phase of your life. In the inner strengths position, there is a situation that was fated to come before you. Someone will be watching you and maybe offering you again an opportunity to not only step into a new phase in your life of sorts, but to kind of rise from the ashes. You may feel a little bit confused, right? With these two cards, which direction should I go? Am I making a mistake when it comes to a child or children? But Spirit is saying with the Death card and the Phoenix card, it is time to walk in purity and integrity and to become the person you are now meant to be. There's going to come clarity if you will remain poised this month regarding a path that will not only bring you long-term stability, but peace, where before there was heartache. Okay, so something fated is on its way, or I should say someone who's going to help you to create the next chapter of your life. Remain poised and know that this new path will bring in soulmates and pleasure, high honor, and money. All right. So in a 3-card summary, we have a treasure. So Spirit saying right now, trust that what's on its way towards you, Divine Earth Keeper, is this beautiful treasure on the back of this magical tortoise's back. But you must remain positive, right? This little fairy can fly into whatever direction she so chooses, but she's sitting above a glass encased heart thinking, maybe so, will I, won't they, will they, should I, and all those wonderful things. See, Spirit saying it is time for an unexpected transformation, right? Just like for the collective in the inner strengths position, it's time for a new phase in your life to rise from the ashes. It's a time of renewal and growth. Spirit acknowledges that maybe at times you have felt as though your cup is empty, and that's why they're going to be filling it with these blessings. Yes, someone was not the right one for you, and Spirit saying it's time to mend, release, and heal that, to be prepared for a change in the wind where there will be a need to head into a direction that where you'll be standing on a beautiful, stable, and secure foundation. So truth be told, as you observe what's coming to offer here, especially around the 3rd week from now, truth be told, there is a path that no longer serves you, and that it's now time to put on this beautiful, magical golden mask and fly into and through the direction of a new world. So Spirit is saying, there are some unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles, maybe where you resist a soulmate connection, where deep inside that this is the person that Spirit is trying to bring. So they're saying when a connection comes, continue to persevere, for what lies ahead is pleasure and joy and happiness. In the meantime, apply your imagination and creativity to some art. Yes, you may be trying to figure out why or when or how is this energy of a book going to unfold. And Spirit saying, trust and have faith that there's going to come a spontaneous connection whereby there will be high honor. Yeah, unfinished symphony, chaos, and conflict. Spirit saying, take time to breathe, remain poised, for we are guiding you into the direction of the right person and or group of people. Yeah, if one offer opportunity this month doesn't turn out for you, Spirit's saying, look for the one that we are trying to guide you towards. Right. Eventually, you're going to be standing at a fork in the road, contemplating a new life. But you need to somehow free yourself from thoughts that may get in your way, fears that get in your way regarding a new beginning that you have hungered for. So trust, Spirit saying this month, Divine Earth Keeper, that things are being done by the book, one step at a time in a spiritually timed way. And that eventually there is going to come a message here. If you'll go the distance, if you continue to put the time and effort in, the message is going to involve an aha moment, a realization that you are now floating in the milk and honey of some unexpected greater fortune. So continue to devote your loyal heart to doing what you love, loving what you do. Trust that divine timing is at work for you, that higher power is giving you a leg up and is going to fill your cup with the yang energy. So there is going to come this yin yang energy, an opportunity that brings great balance and peace into your life. Great happiness here by the first half or by mid-October, that what you've been working towards, Spirit saying we are bringing, the universe is bringing that key to open up your path towards happiness. So sit in the here and now, or maybe know that you will be where you are reflecting on your past versus this unexpected future with a soulmate, a connection that Spirit's trying to bring in, whereby you step into the direction of a whole new world. Wow. So let's go ahead and confirm and clarify these messages by bringing in the Secret Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. I do see an older masculine and some form of travel. Again, there may be greater fortune awaiting you at a distance. And Spirit saying, devote yourself to the creation of this. Surrender who or what doesn't serve you and go into the direction of this happiness. It's time for healthy choices. And we're sending in a soulmate to bring high honor, pleasure, and money. Remain poised as you decipher the process of co-creation with a business or organization, a situation where there's communication involving children. Don't worry about how or why or when. All of this is going to unfold. Just trust and hand your concerns to Spirit. Yes. So right now, Spirit's talking about the Five of Swords. There may be some inner conflict regarding communication here. Communication about a commitment, partnership, contract. But Spirit's saying you are not defeated. You need not worry, because we're giving you a leg up to guide you into the direction of excitement and happiness. Spirit saying you are indeed going through a rebirth. So there is a path that is burnt down and no longer serves you. And now it's time to make higher, better decisions to step into the direction of a higher, better chapter in your life. In the relationship sector, we do have diplomacy. So it's like there's a wish and offer of abundance, a connection that is blessed, a path that is meant to be. You have grown, and now it's time to step into the path filled with happiness, a happier life. So this unexpected opportunity or connection to a person or group of people is going to make you a little bit conflicted as to how you're going to share this advice or knowledge with your soulmates. And that could be the soulmate card in the subconscious position. My family, my friends, I'm persevering and I'm going into the direction of an opportunity here. I'm making a decision, but I'm not sure if my soulmates are going to like the decisions that I need to make for myself. But this is remember, this is a path of self-indulgence, self-worth, self-value, self-appreciation, right? I have conquered and I have not given up. And that's why by the third week from now, Spirit's offering you a gift from the universe, Divine Earth Keeper, in the form of the Ace of Wands. So what you are creating is bringing to your awareness of a path that is blessed, that's going to grow in excitement here. And Spirit's saying that's when you will recognize that you are no longer the caterpillar getting walked on, but you are the butterfly who has sprouted wings. You have evolved and have grown, and now it's time for the next phase of your life to co-create with another and leave behind a path that no longer serves you. Okay, so in the actions position, you have the tower. Now, the collective has the tower in the center of the reading. So some have already become rather surprised by opportunity. Some have been or will be surprised at a narcissist coming around as you focus on your new beginnings. But Spirit's offering the Judgment card, saying we aren't stuck with negative people, places, circumstances. We are being blessed with an opportunity to go through, in your case, a rebirth, to take the lessons and the experiences of the past and to rise into a path of greater unexpected income. So remain poised when the unexpected opportunity shows up. Remain poised if someone shows up from the past, right? Spirit's saying there was a connection that was fated for a period of time, but now it is going along its way. Now's the time to free oneself from worries, fears, sadness, heartache, and so on tied to the past, and to recognize the blessings that Spirit is trying to bring. In fact, in the area of the anchor, stability and security, prosperity, now's the time to walk in energies of purity, to let go of old phases or situations, to rise from the ashes and go forward towards, in your case, this energy of peace. My heart is healing, and Spirit's giving me the strength to devote myself to greater fortune or an unexpected offer. It may be at a distance, or I may be getting in my own way when it comes to fear. Emotionally, Spirit's saying you are this beautiful empress, this motherly, nurturing, spiritual female, and Spirit's helping you with this major arcana to give birth to not only a path of peace for yourself, but to give birth to a path where you offer communication of peace regarding children. Interesting. So in the subconscious position, you have the Ace of Discs energy. Spirit is sending in, like for many at this time, a soulmate type connection who's going to make an offer of abundance that will grow and prosper for the long term. So there is some high honor coming in, maybe while you're sitting at home, because we have the living room and the home card, but there's a little bit of confusion, researching an opportunity. Spirit's saying be diplomatic and open, but trust that Spirit's been helping you to create and to give birth an opportunity to rise above into a chapter of greater joy in your life. So here's the joy in the day-to-day aspects position, right? As you sit in darkness and you contemplate the past versus the future, as you contemplate communication involving children, as you wait patiently without trying to decipher how, what, or when, there is going to come this path of great happiness, a happy outcome, a happily ever after, this path of excitement and a new path of family and passion and happiness and business and all the good things. So in the inner strengths position, Spirit's giving you the strength to trust that the Knight of Cups energy is on its way. Someone is coming towards you with an offer or opportunity. I do see this masculine thinking about a situation that involves a child or children. And it's like you're just waiting now to go forth into this Phoenix energy, to rise from the ashes. Spirit's giving you the strength to give birth to and to surrender at the same time, right? I'm seeing this higher, better path with the Judgment card, this unexpected opportunity, and Spirit saying, go forward, for this opportunity is a blessing. This is not only an exciting opportunity when it comes to creativity, but it's going to be a prosperous one. All right. So in a 3-card summary, we have this very intuitive energy with the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I'm thinking more so just Spirit saying right now, watch for signs and synchronicities throughout the next 2 to 3 weeks. There's going to come a soulmate type connection that's going to guide you towards that Ace of Discs. So there is some good news regarding health, yours or another. There's some good news coming in the area of money, and there is this energy of solace. I was feeling defeated. I was trying to be diplomatic, but now I am leaving these worries and concerns behind because of the 6 of Discs. So just like the collective, there is prosperity coming in here, and then this energy of courage to take one path, walk away, and go into the direction of another, because this gift of a new, exciting, creative journey is showing up with the butterfly energy. There's this feeling of rebirth, just like we see with the Judgment card in the thoughts position. Yeah, the suffering is over, and now it's time to have hope in that which you are passionate about. 7 of Wands, rivalry. It's like it's going to be hard to go into the direction by which you've been hoping to give birth to, because others are reflecting. Oh my. So this is the same thing. And like everybody who's going to be giving birth to this greater chapter that's just starting to kind of come to mind and open up in 2026, full blown for the long term, other people are feeling this energy of self-reflection. Like that person is doing so well and they're moving on. And I'm sitting over here with energies of discontent, which is sad. But remember, when others are sad, no matter what heartbreak was tied to that, we need to be kind and to forgive. Okay. Yeah, because right now Spirit's giving you the initiation card. They're saying it's time to look at all the previous chapters, the directions you have taken, to come back to center and know that Spirit is helping you to not only give birth to greater fortune, but to devote yourself to the creation of what fulfills you emotionally, because that is a path that is the creation of peace. See, Spirit's helping you to create with the shaman energy, slowly but surely this next month. And at some point, again, you're going to have to sacrifice and go away from who or what cannot play a part in your highest, best chapter, at least not at this point in time, right? What weighed heavy upon you is being replaced with the Wheel of Fortune and the manifestation of the new. Your skills, your talents, they are about to be recognized. And then you will be free from concerns, especially in the area of money or things of the material. So by mid-October, you have this worldwide web energy, a realization that someone is responding to you in kind. Someone via, I'm getting maybe Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio on their chart, but also I'm feeling communication where you are building on this beautiful web of your life. You have the Chariot, just like the collective Cancer energy. You have a realization here by the 3rd week from now that your creativity is paid off, that your ship has come in, that you have overcome obstacles and challenges. And now you should co-create with someone and travel physically or metaphorically towards a path of greater success and excitement in your life. Yes, remain grounded as this opportunity unfolds this month, for this is wish fulfillment, helping to free you from a long and difficult path. There will be a call to action where you're going to feel like it's difficult to move on, but Spirit's saying soon you will start to recognize that this is a path of victory. This is a path that you almost cannot deny, where yes, indeed, you'll have to cut away physically, metaphorically, from who or what no longer serves you. Look at this, celebrating the development of a new path with the Fool. New things being born and recognizing that someone wants to work with you and that there is a cause for celebration of greater financial gain. This is an adventure that deep inside you wanted, but maybe were not yet ready for. A new doorway is opening in the area of prosperity, and there's the happiness of the sun like the collective has. Go towards your happiness. Do what you love. It's a time of self-love and to live life happier. Okay, closing message with the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue, and then we're going to do Claire's reading. David, thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. After Claire's reading, we will do, hold on, let me see. Sharon, hi Josie and everyone. Hope you are all having a good week. Can I have a general spiritual reading? Thank you. Payment sent via PayPal. Oh, you're very welcome, Awakening Empress. What a sweet message. So you have 8 of action for a closing message, Divine Earth Keeper, just like many of the collective. Things are going to start to speed up here pretty soon. It's going to feel like there's a lot going on and that you are indeed a bit overwhelmed, but it's going to feel wonderful to be doing the work that it is that you love so much. Remember to express gratitude for the blessings of heaven that will be taking up your time, even when life feels challenging, right? Spirit saying focus on giving thanks and gratitude to Spirit for all that is about to take place. There's not only evolution and growth, but there will be a strong and beautiful energy of releasing the past. Okay, I'm going to put that over there and put away these cards and cleanse them for future readings. Again, Spirit's giving you the strength to hang in there, for there is going to come an offer, a feeling of playfulness and joy, some form of emotional fulfillment in relation to a conversation involving a child or children. Continue to persevere and connect with others, for there is going to come a soulmate type connection whereby there will be prosperity, a lump sum of money, a prosperous path, a path that will grow for the long term. For you are being blessed with the Empress energy, the ability to manifest greater fortune in your life, to manifest peace for yourself and for those around you. So expect the unexpected, for in the actions position, there is going to come an unexpected surprise, a very exciting new path in the area of creativity, family, home, business, passion, just evolution. It's time to co-create with another or others to bring to fruition a more happy path in your journey. Okay, 7 of Swords. So a bit conflicted about communication, but Spirit's going to help you to make the highest, best decision with the Judgment card and the Thoughts position when it comes to the world you are currently in and a higher, better one. Yes. You may be feeling defeated in some way at this time, but Spirit is saying, remember, we are giving you a leg up. We are guiding you from one world that no longer serves you into a higher, better chapter in your life. We are helping you to walk in purity and integrity and to recognize that some people came into your life for but a moment, but that now it's time for the next chapter. Now it's time for new connections. There is a soul connection of some sort coming in, bringing this energy of peace and greater fortune. So remain poised this month and know that you will be able to be free from some form of narcissistic, maybe masculine, sly, cunning, manipulative people. The beginning that you have hungered for is what you will be guided to go into the direction of. All you need to do is sweep away from some form of fear in the actions position. It's time to co-create with another or others because you have evolved and grown. It is time to bring to fruition a new journey of success. Expect again the unexpected in relation to another or others, for there's going to come an aha moment of wish fulfillment, going from this energy of poverty to growth, happiness, and to this energy for the love of life, stepping from one world into the direction of a higher, better chapter. There could be an unexpected masculine who connects with you if they haven't already, and that makes a commitment, partnership, contract offer. That's going to guide you away from abusive, negative people of the past, and is going to help for you now to grow into a higher path of self-awareness and love. All right, put that up here. Okay, so thank you, Divine Earth Keeper, for letting me do your reading. Now I'm going to back up here. Oh, you're very welcome, Divine Earth Keeper. All right, so next we're going to do Claire's reading. Claire would like a general reading. And for Claire's reading, I am being guided to the Tarot of Dreams deck by Lee Burston. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Claire with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for this next month. Oh, no. Okay. So we have the Nine of Swords. There is some form of worry, fear, and concern that Spirit wants to talk to you about, Claire. Remember, they're saying right now is a time of self-indulgence, of self-worth, self-value, to do the shadow work and appreciate yourself first and foremost. This is your journey, right? This is all about you and the commitments that you want to make in your life. So it's like she's going away from the creation of a situation or a need to heal her heart. There's some anxiety here and this inability or a difficulty in falling asleep at night. Okay, I decided to cross that card with the next one for further confirmation and clarification. And Claire, you have the Three of Swords. So the collective has this in the inner strengths position. So Spirit is saying, trust and have faith that some form of heartache will heal. That Spirit is listening to those who are dealing with this heartbreak and pain in the thoughts position. Separation, loss, deception, lies, shocking, unexpected attacks. Spirit is saying we are helping to bring to the collective an end to this sadness, to maybe even ill health that will come from not getting enough rest. So in the thoughts position for you, Claire, we have the Knight of Wands energy. He's been coming around for many. Now, this could be someone who comes in hot and heavy and then is going to leave just as quickly. Or you could be thinking about someone that came in hot and heavy in the past that left you with this energy of pain. Either way, Spirit is saying surrender those who are making unhealthy decisions, right? God has got each person, is guiding each person to make the highest, best decisions. Someone may come towards you or may have in the past that caused this energy of heartache or an inability to sleep, or Spirit saying, be careful of the thief. Surrender and walk away. If someone is not being honest and truthful, I'm going to keep going. We'll confirm that in a little bit. Okay. Now in the relationship sector, we have the Seven of Coins. So Spirit is saying you've come as far as you need to. You've conquered this journey in the area of money, finance, career. And now it's time with the number 7 to trust that your efforts are now opening a doorway towards greater triumph in your life. So we do have the poverty card, but Spirit is saying we're sending in soulmates to the collective to bring greater prosperity, wish fulfillment, and a path that was meant to be. For those who have grown and evolved, there is a happier life, and we're helping them to make happier choices at this time. So a lot of things here. It's like if you're not happy with a business or organization or a person who, maybe said something or caused some pain here, it's kind of time really to focus on how far you have come in your own journey. Have you conquered what you wanted in the area of money, finance, career? It's time to trust that the time of growth is here, right? We are in a number 9 month of a number 9 year, a time of completions and endings to transition into a path of greater accomplishments. And Spirit saying, as far as money or things of the material, you're just about there. Okay, in the creative aspects position, here's your celebration, a realization by the 3rd week from now that your hard work and efforts have brought into your world a reason to celebrate. An awareness here with the butterfly card that you have evolved and grown. You have healed that inner child energy, released the past because the new and next phase in your life has now taken place, has come to fruition. There's unhealthy situations, connections, circumstances. Spirit saying we are helping to bring to fruition greater success in the collective's life so that they can be free from an unhealthy connection, circumstance, situation. We are helping the collective to bring to fruition an opportunity to give thanks to the universe, right? To focus on and give gratitude to Spirit for how far you've come and what you've created and who you are now, what it is you want to celebrate. So there could be an unexpected opportunity that comes to mind here that brings happiness and a doorway towards a more stable and secure foundation by the 3rd week from now. So Claire, in the actions position, you have the 7 of Cups. Now I do see a masculine. I see the fox, sly, cunning, manipulative, feeling a little bit unsure, stuck. I do see that there are narcissistic people making the rounds, people who are self-absorbed and so on. But Spirit is saying we're going to help you, whatever the choices you are making at this time, to make the highest, best decision. Right? You've been there, done that. Some things died off and you grew into someone who now knows the decisions by which you should make. So this is the whole thing that's happening for many is like, am I going to go back around that mountain again because it's going to be for a long time? Or am I going to take the difficulties of the past and rise above them and live the life that is best for me? Am I not going to fall back into these narcissistic, love bombing, self-absorbed situations because I now know who I am, what I deserve, and where I'm going? So there is a little bit here, a caution of fantasy and illusion. Maybe you're thinking that someone's going to come towards you and do something or the other, but you keep ending up in this energy of inner conflict, maybe about communication. Now, this could be communication via a business or organization. Spirit saying, free yourself from the heartache. You must focus on the positive so that we can bring in this wish fulfillment, this soul connection. Oh, so you have the Chariot like the collective has in the creative aspects position, but you have the Cancer energy of the Chariot in the relationship sector. So yeah, I do see some anxiety here. I also see an energy of healing. Spirit saying if you are anxious, and the Strength card of Leo, we are going to help to guide you with this strength beyond obstacles and challenges, worries and fears, and are going to help for you to create a successful direction. Wow, financially, Spirit's totally got your back here with greater fortune, the creation of that. But there are obstacles and challenges here in relation to another or others where you're fearing their devotion. Okay, so in the subconscious position, we have the King of Coins. This could be someone who has strong earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Yeah, there may be some form of heartache, sadness, worry, concern. Now, this could be someone in relation to someone who is very focused on family and business, finance, career, all those things, where you're a bit confused. Or this is someone who's in a leadership position, supervisor, manager, CEO, and so on. But I feel like there is, like for many, a little bit of indecision about prosperity, a person, a direction. Spirit is saying, trust that in the area of home and family, maybe even being at home, there will come a connection where you are receiving this energy of high honor. So persevere and don't give up. Trust in your ability to go forth into a more stable and secure foundation, to live a life of happiness, to celebrate your accomplishments. It's the success you create for yourself that will give you the strength to overcome concerns involving another or others this month. You're on your way to a healthier life because you are now making healthier choices. Maybe before you weren't putting yourself first. So in the day-to-day aspects position with the 7 of Wands, this is that energy of feeling kind of backed into a corner, or that you've like done all there is that you need to do, maybe when it comes to a business or organization. And that's why with that 7 energy, Spirit saying, turn around and go into a new direction. For there will come up commitment, partnership, contract, and a new start here, if that's what you want. That's what Spirit's helping you to create and to celebrate by the 3rd week from now. But if you just sit in this energy of worry, fear, concern, you could sit in that energy of feeling stuck. There are great things that Spirit's trying to guide you towards when it comes to creativity, finance, career. Now in the inner strengths position, and this is confirmation with the 9 of Pentacles, wish fulfillment in the area of money and prosperity. See, I was feeling the 3 of Swords, sadness, worry, fear, concern, heartache, and so on. But now I am recognizing through this aha moment. I'm getting October 6th might be important for you, where there is a path of prosperity for the long term unfolding. Spirit's giving you actually the strength when this opportunity arrives to buy yourself a treat. Get a massage, pedicure, manicure, whatever, because Spirit is saying, remember, it is time for a new phase. It's time to rise from the ashes, to go into a higher, better path towards greater connections, to walk in purity and integrity and do what's right for you first and foremost. Now, in a 3-card summary, you have the Ace of Coins. Wow. So Spirit's really guiding people right now to go down a path of prosperity and long-term traditional stability. If one person or situation doesn't serve you, Spirit's saying take some time to rest. Hand your worries to Spirit in prayer. Have faith and trust that if you'll let go of crying over what isn't working out, what isn't happening, that Spirit is bringing you this major arcana, the Pisces energy of the moon. They're bringing you great hope that just like the collective, or like many, I should say, Spirit's trying to guide you down an exciting path of great change in the area of passion and home and family. So by the 2nd going into the 3rd week from now, Claire, it appears as though there is some form of offer coming your way, some form of soulmate type connection that just feels right, where there is wish fulfillment. A new doorway opens, and then there is a cause for celebration. Yeah, so you may be connecting with someone who has strong fire in their chart, Sagittarius or Leo, or this is also someone who is very organized. I almost feel like you can bring to fruition, if you use the King of Wands energy to set to meet goals daily, to do so in just a very general, consistent, fulfilling way, and know that Spirit's saying with the 10 of Swords, those sadness, worries, fears, concerns of the 9 and 3 of Swords are now dissipating. There is something exciting about to come with the Gemini energies of the Lover's card. So here comes the Fool, right? Here comes, I am now stepping into a new direction. Now, this is also, if I'm conflicted about someone who shows up back from the past, I'm going to recognize a narcissistic, self-absorbed energy and see the situation for what it is. There could be someone coming back around and there's a passionate decision that comes to mind, but Spirit's saying, don't be a fool, right? Yeah. You may feel as though someone isn't giving you what you want. Gosh, I'm feeling strong Earth, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or that there's going to be some very quick moving energy before you know it, and a decision to be made in one financial direction versus another. So continue, if that's what you're doing, continue to persevere and connect with others. You're going to eventually come out of a state of confusion after researching prosperity and recognizing that an offer is showing up because of how much you have grown spiritually, professionally. Yeah. So it's important this month to set and meet goals in a perfectly balanced way to maintain your boundaries and trust that what you are manifesting is being manifested with Spirit's assistance of the Empress. Now, you may be thinking about a mother figure type energy whereby there is strong air in her chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or you're just a bit conflicted about when an opportunity will come. But again, Spirit keeps saying with the Queen of Wands energies and the 10 of Wands, continue to set and meet goals. Even though you feel as though these opportunities will not come, there are two doorways that are developing before you that are coming to fruition by around the third week from now. So a cause for celebration, a path towards victory, an unexpected strength, an unexpected offer in the area of business, Tower card, a realization of a new start, an exciting new path of happiness. There we go. So Spirit's saying set to meet goals when it comes to a business or organization, remain balanced through the process and trust in prayer. You are not stuck or trapped when it comes to a business or organization or a situation that involves a beautiful home. Yeah. There could be someone who shows up from the past. Yeah. And I see small communication. And it kind of puts you in that 7 of Cups energy of what in the heck do I do with this? And I just had a card drop. Oh, of course it fell all the way over there. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Spirit's like, just throw that message away. Yeah, so one offer opportunity person is not the right one, but there is someone who has grown and evolved emotionally and spiritually, by which Spirit will eventually be helping you to make a higher, better decision about. One person or situation may be closed off and not the right one, and then there is someone or something that is better for you. Here we have a path of victory, Spirit saying, wait patiently this month with the Hanging Man, for eventually you're going to receive some form of attention and recognition. I just saw Virgo energy, but then I see walking away. Yeah. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor when it comes to someone in a leadership position. And spirits keep saying, keep on keeping on and wait. There could be a temptation that shows up for you this month, and you'll know that that person is not the right one because of the anxiety that you feel. And if you overcome that person, I think there is something greater in a different direction that Spirit is really trying to guide you toward. But you'll know who the right connection is this month because it is a soulmate type connection. Because of the high honor and the pleasure and the self-worth and self-love you feel. All right, I'm going to close this reading with a message from the Archangel Michael, Sword of Light deck. Remember, at some point when you bring to fruition, especially a path of prosperity, to focus on giving thanks to Spirit for the difficulties or what it took to get you here. Spirit saying, open your heart. No one is perfect. Don't judge yourself. Don't judge anyone else. Just let love heal the situation. For your vibration is rising. See, just like many of the collective, you're standing at the gate of something greater, and it will feel like wish fulfillment when the opportunity comes in relation to another or others. For this is a time of great spiritual growth. That's falling right on top of this growth card. Obstacles are being overcome with the poverty card, and here comes the sun. Healthy choices. It's a time of great spiritual growth for you. You are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. Take control of your thoughts, for your thoughts will create your reality. When an opportunity comes, ask for what you want. Don't give up. Embrace your life's purpose because it will feel as such. There is a blessing here and eventually a need to make a decision. So stay the course. Obtain additional knowledge and wisdom. And when the opportunity arrives, welcome this abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way. Have faith that Source will heal your financial challenges. When the opportunity comes, you will recognize that your vibration has risen. And that's when Spirit says, even though you're a little unsure, definitely step into the direction of this unexpected blessing. I'm feeling unexpected income. It's been a year of building up and bringing an end to who we used to be and starting something new and prospering if we can overcome and heal from, personal attacks. If we can rise above negative decisions and make positive ones, really good things are coming. But those who are fighting their own inner battle, who by which we need to help guide, could go through a path of great darkness. So each day is a blessed day. It's important that we all get up and we give thanks. Like Spirit saying, focus on gratitude for the air that you breathe, the food that you eat, the water that cleanses us. For those who are grateful for the difficulties in life, you're growing because of them. It makes you just a better person. Many will be just really happy that they're stepping into a new path of prosperity, an offer or opportunity that almost feels like magic. We had the magic card all last month showing up until about now. Now we have greater fortune opening up quite unexpectedly for those who've been working really, really hard. And happiness. The ability to then surrender deception, lies, heartache, separation, loss, shocking attacks, toxic addictions, or abusive relationships. We can either sit in that and remain fearful and stuck, or we can say, I've learned and I am grateful, not only to the difficulties, but even to the person who by which it was probably uncomfortable for them as well. Okay, I digress. All right, let's go ahead and get into, let's see, Sharon's reading, and then we're going to do David's reading. XXX Fox, thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop, even though you can't see me clearly. Thank you so much for coming today. So the order of readings at this point, and Claire, thank you for letting me do your reading, is we are going to have general reading for Sharon. All right, and I believe I checked. I'm going to see if Sharon has any private notes she would like to tell me about her reading. I'm going to take a sip of coffee. And thank you, Sharon, for your donation. Whoop, whoop. YouTube live reading. And you're welcome. All right. So for Sharon's reading, I am going to use the general spiritual reading. I am going to use the Enchanted Map Deck by Colette Baron Reed to start off with. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless Sharon with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for the next month. Okay. So, Spirit with the Spirit of Place card, Sharon is saying you are exactly where you are meant to be, doing what it is you are doing. It is a great time to indulge in self-appreciation. Give yourself a pat on the back for how far you have come. Over the next couple of days, couple weeks, Spirit is helping you by saying it's time to clean up the negative thoughts, the negative worries, the negative fears, and even the past. So, like many at this time, Spirit is saying we are helping the collective to be free from heartache and pain, separation and loss, deception and lies, or even shocking attacks. We do have the thief, someone who is walking in their shadow energy, and a need to surrender and walk away from the heartache, to leave behind good things, to know that good things are coming. Like there's excitement coming to mind for many of the collective who've been doing what they love, loving what they do, trusting in prayer, doing the right thing, growing, evolving, even though there was a lot of pain. There is an energy of forward movement, not being stuck. All right. So in the relationship sector, we have the balancing act energy. So Spirit is saying with the master number 11, it is just time to remain balanced as you connect with others for eventually, maybe even by the 17th of September. Well, that's not very long from now. There is going to come a connection that just feels right. There's going to come wish fulfillment, an awareness of personal growth and happiness. I'm going to step into a path that feels happier. Or as I sit here, I'm going to clear my mind of negative thoughts and focus on all the positive ones, those who are in my life, family and friends. In the creative aspects position, Spirit saying keep on keeping on, because with the follow the leader card, someone here is going to recognize you as a leader. Now, Spirit is saying, remember, it's a time to kind of evolve and grow from unhealthy circumstances, situations, to focus on what it is or who it is you are grateful for. For that's what's going to bring this energy of happiness. Spirit is helping you, like many of the collective, to bring to fruition a path of victory. So Spirit saying, sit in the darkness and think about all that you have learned. Interesting. There's something that may be on your mind, or that as you cleanse yourself from negative thoughts and things of the past, you start to recognize, as you connect with others, what it is that brings you pleasure. So there's a need to connect with other people and to share how far you've come, because people will see you as a leader in some way here. Let's see. Okay, so in the actions position, Spirit's helping you to heal the ouch. Yeah, maybe you, like many, are feeling stuck or trapped in thoughts of a masculine whereby there was sly, cunning, manipulative behavior, where there was some form of heartache. But Spirit saying, whatever you hunger for, whatever action steps you take this month, it will open up new beginnings for you and will free you from and help you to surrender negative thoughts and situations. I feel like there is, as you heal yourself in some way. Now, this could be through exercising, this could be through eating right, and you take action in the actions position to express how you overcame with the Three of Swords, like the collective in the inner strengths position, sadness, worry, fear, heartache, and so on, that you have gone through a rebirth. as you figure out how you heal and write that down and then share that wisdom with others who need to heal, there's like this whole creation of not only a healing heart, but a creation of greater fortune. See, when we do what we love and we love what we do, not only does it bring great excitement and happiness to the soul, but it draws positive energy of abundance. You will become abundant if you are happy. Okay. In the emotional aspects position, we have a commitment. So this lady is sitting in the place by which she was meant to be, and she's looking over at the emotional aspects position of the circle spread. She is looking at and is contemplating some form of commitment, but needs to clean her mind of and surrender what that meant. Ooh, this is going deep. We're going to have to confirm and clarify some more. So subconsciously, we have encouragement. See, I feel like if you connect with others who have been through something similar, you will receive encouragement and will grow. You will receive healing energies, a free mind, and greater balance in your life when it comes to what you want here. Your commitment to healing yourself as you engage with others is going to bring balance and leadership. I don't know if you've thought about this, but if you don't know what this is, pray to Spirit and ask for Spirit to bring to your awareness what it is you were now meant to do. Because you'll be shown. In the day-to-day aspects position, this is exactly it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So with the protecting treasure energy, this is someone who has a beautiful gift inside, but is not sharing it with the world around them. And Spirit is saying in the day-to-day aspects position, sit in the darkness of the number 40 of what you would like Spirit to help you to manifest. For there is definitely some communication that needs to be had in the area of a child or children. Now, this could even be with the child card, communication where you contemplate a commitment to a business or organization and a new start. Either way, Spirit's saying there is something deep within you that you must share with the world around you for as you create this healing and a commitment to helping others heal, you're going to receive a lot of encouragement, or your encouragement is going to help clear the minds of both yourself and others from some form of heartache or loss. In the inner strengths position, we have intention. So Spirit's giving you the strength and the wisdom of the owl and the hobby, gift, talent, skill, creative idea project of the egg to continue to find the strength to tend to these gifts of healing. As you set your intentions, it could very well be by, I'm getting closer mid to end of October for you, Claire, but clarity when it comes to a long-term stable and secure future. So I do see the child card. I see confusion. I see a masculine who's watching you walk in purity and integrity and overcome the 3 of Swords like Spirit is helping you to do. Now in a 3-card summary, Claire, we have the strength, like the collective has in the emotional aspects position with the devotion energy and the creative card, the strength to devote yourself to creating whatever you want, right? We're at a time of greater we're transitioning towards greater accomplishments in this number 9 year, and in a number 1 year of 2026, we're going to be able to look at the world as wide open. Spirit saying there's great opportunities that lie out there, and Spirit is sending in this little fairy to shine upon you the strength to create this. Yeah, so Spirit's saying you have the energy of this little fairy who could take off and fly in any direction she so chooses, but she is embracing some form of sadness. Spirit's saying, just like many of the collective, one path is ending in this number 9 month of number 9 year, and a new path is developing. So even though it feels like things aren't moving, Spirit is saying with the deep freeze card, we are slowing things down in order for you to find the strength of this lion, to clean up and to heal from negative thoughts, worries, or fears, to ride the wave when it comes to your wishes, knowing that when the wishing well card shows up, that Spirit is listening. The next 2 to 3 weeks is about going to this sacred pool and reflecting on what it is that heals you, because Spirit is helping you to bring an end to a stormy energy of sorts. They're saying as you focus with the moonlight energy on creating something that you're passionate about, you may find that you are up late at night doing what you love and loving what you do. But then we have the fear, right? People seeing you as a leader, people seeing you educate yourself on healing, educating others in the same way. This could be doing art, anything that brings mindfulness, peacefulness. Spirit saying, as you rescue yourself, so too will you be rescuing others. So there is going to come a spark, an unexpected realization with the dry desert energy that you have walked into the direction of a path by which you have not walked before, Claire. And Spirit saying you will know that that's the direction by which you were meant to go, because you automatically acclimate. You receive this encouragement, positive responses, unexpected positive feedback. And this is why Spirit's saying you, just like the collective, are going through this spiritual transformation. It is time to transition towards greater accomplishments and to bring to an end or a completion who or what no longer serves you. So at some point, as you evolve, you may be coming apart from people tied to the past, or thoughts, even where the thoughts are gone because you're busy doing this, right? The bone collector is about, I'm doing what I love and I'm loving what I do. I'm planting seeds and eventually I'm stepping into a direction, and Spirit's nudging me. Is saying it's time to go into the direction of a new beginning by which you have hungered for. The decision is up to you. But once you take off this blindfold and look at a commitment, a direction, you're going to recognize that you are already dressed for that party. So listen for signs and synchronicities, for Spirit is trying to guide you with the compass into a direction where things can ebb and flow, where the obstacles and challenges are replaced with peaks of joy. Yeah, this is a slow journey. This is not a month to rush, but to figure out the direction by which you want to commit yourself to. For if you follow Spirit's advice, it appears that by mid to end of October, you will be flying high above your journey. You'll be seeing your path from where you stand and where you would like to go. So it's a time to really educate yourself by focusing maybe on what others do or researching something. For after researching and figuring things out, there is going to come some form of clarity. There's going to be quick moving energy like the emu or the ostrich into the direction of a new path. Coming to an awareness of a business or organization, things still moving slowly, even by end of October. I think it's going to take until the end of October 29th, I'm getting, where you finally recognize that something beautiful has come to life, that Spirit guided you towards this change. And it's like something you can do from within the home that brings you pleasure and eventually high honor, spiritual growth, a realization of your purpose. So I feel like Spirit's been trying to get you to discover this purpose for quite a while, Claire. All right. So I'm going to just kind of confirm and close with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Ooh, we had 2 cards jump out. Let's see. Oh my, and then we got another one over here. And that's the 8 of action again. Things are going to speed up. There's going to be a call to action. So right now there's a 5 of action. What action steps do I take? And Spirit saying eventually there's going to be a fair and balanced decision. So your angels want you to know that whatever your current challenges are, this is pushing you to assert yourself and move forward with great self-confidence, to stand up for yourself and defend your position. You have the right to excuse yourself from those who bring drama into your life, for now is a time of fair decisions. Your angels are aware that you have concerns at this time, but be assured that there is nothing to worry about. Stand your ground and know that heaven is shining its divine light upon your situation and that all is being healed. Take time this month to review the details thoroughly and know that eventually you will realize as well that forgiveness is bringing peace to everyone involved. A commitment. I feel like I want to bring in just one more closing message. And to do so with that, I am going to bring in the Gilded Tarot deck. Then we are going to do David's reading. Real quick message to close, please, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels regarding this circle spread. For Sharon, pardon me. Pardon me if I haven't been saying Sharon. All right. Sharon, then David. Okay. So yes, see, Spirit wants to guide you, Sharon, into the direction of a path of prosperity, abundance, a path that is blessed. So clear your mind from negative worries, fears, concerns at this time. Maintain your boundaries and remain balanced. Yeah, we do have the Capricorn energy of the devil in the relationship sector. There may come some form of temptation here, or you're seeing an opportunity that is tempting you. That's what I feel more so is, first of all, you're going to be able to maintain your boundaries with unhealthy people while you focus on your journey, right? Just like Spirit's been saying all along, it's a time of self-indulgence and self-appreciation, to put yourself first, to create what it is you're passionate about, to bring to fruition, travel physically or metaphorically into the direction of success. Someone in this new phase of your life is going to see you as a leader, or you're going to recognize this within yourself if you'll share that treasure within. I do see healing here in the area of love, and Spirit saying it's time now to go down a new path of peace, joy, happiness, and love. For we are going to heal you from the past. Someone may show back up right when you start to heal, who could be a narcissist, self-absorbed, and so on. But this is a time of new beginnings. It's a time to take the difficulties of the past and go forth towards greater commitments. Now, you may be thinking about a commitment to, now I'm getting maybe a Capricorn, but I feel like, look at this, emotionally, when it comes to a commitment, there is still going to be some indecision about a commitment. Now, I do feel like Swords could definitely be a business or organization, and Spirit saying if you devote yourself to creating connections with others, will give you the strength to do so until you receive some form of great fortune. So a fortunate commitment is what Spirit's trying to bring. And in the creative aspects position, it shows you being seen as a leader and saying yes by around the 3rd week from now when it comes to your creativity. It's like the healing in the area of love and indecision and pain and anguish. It's like all this stuff is coming together and is making you successful, not only when it comes to money, but when it comes to your heart. You're going to receive a lot of encouragement and high honor. And you're going to, it's like as you create what you're passionate about, I feel like this is like Claire and Sharon. I'm going to just confirm Sharon separate in a minute, but this is so similar to so many's reading. These females are being protective at this time. And actually, even some males are being guided. The collective is, they're saying, release and surrender the lessons of the past, because you can't go forward in a deeper connection, in a better situation, if you're still conflicted about a decision that ties you to the past. It's such a time of new starts. And we start out with our foundation, right? Money, prosperity, stability. And we take the lessons and the difficulties with us and find clarity now. Okay. If I do what I love and love what I do, and a playful connection comes towards you. See, now we have someone showing up from the past. I feel like this could happen for Claire. I'm also feeling for Sharon. Communication tied to the past, or someone dealing with a situation that brought pain in a relationship. All these things are being healed. Spirit is saying this is what we're trying to give the collective the strength to do, is to go into the direction of victory, right? Attention, recognition. So it's important at this time to maintain that emotional strength, to focus on your personal intentions, knowing that victory is right around the corner. Okay. There was sadness, right? But now there is clarity regarding one's stability. There is, with the Phoenix, new phases rising from the ashes, and the Death card. No second chances. I'm growing and transforming. What dead is dead. And now I'm moving forward with purity and integrity in my heart. I'm putting myself first. I'm taking the lessons with me. And if someone tries to tempt me, I will know the difference between a negative connection versus a soulmate. I know Spirit's trying to guide me down this path of love and peace, but that I need to heal the ouch in me and help do so as well with others. That's diagonal to the intentions card. So yeah, justice is going to turn in the favor of those who are helping others. This is a big, big message here. I don't know if there was a marriage in the past that you're healing from, either of you. But yeah, Claire, I think we got a clear message about, you creating for yourself what it is you're passionate about. There's so many things that are leading the collective towards this. And in your case, Claire, and a little bit of Sharon here, and everybody, encouragement, commitment, devotion to like-minded people. There's a message and a call to healing, and those who lead the way, especially with the pain that they had to endure in the past and the lessons and the evolution they're experiencing. That is going to bring self-worth and self-appreciation to others, right? Our experiences and what we were sent here to do, no matter what it is, art, exercise, eating right, sharing of experiences, whatever you do day to day, it's going to receive encouragement from like-minded people, which is going to bring to the awareness of a commitment. I am now taking leadership over my path, and I'm cleaning my mind up of all that used to be. I'm taking a chance on new commitments, partnerships, contracts, and the masculine here. Either you're this masculine or you're thinking of one, but there is this energy of, I know right from wrong when it comes to the devotion of my heart. Now, Sharon, I am going to just confirm and clarify. I don't know if I got all the messages out for you. Your messages got really, really similar, and it's a very, very popular energy for most of the collective. So pardon me for that. Sharon. Prosperity. Take a chance on a commitment, partnership, contract, for there may have, if there hasn't been already, Sharon, some form of unexpected opportunity in the area of money, finance, and career. Look at when I said that, what's coming to the thoughts position over the next couple days, couple weeks, is great happiness because of wish fulfillment in the area of financial gain. Then there will be thoughts of going away, cutting away, surrendering what used to be. So I do see greater fortune unfolding for you, Sharon. I see the King of Discs. Maybe you are contemplating moving into the direction of Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or someone who is in a leadership position. Either way, we do have a soulmate connection, an aha moment, greater prosperity, wish fulfillment, and a path that is blessed. So you will know in relation to another or others that you have grown and are now making healthier choices. That spirit is helping you to make a healthy choice. Okay. So in the creative aspects position, Sharon, you've got the 9 of Wands. So we do have recovery. Spirit saying, keep on keeping on, right? Remember, you are this beautiful butterfly as well. It is time to evolve and grow to the next phase of your life. If one circumstance situation doesn't feel healthy for you, Spirit is helping you to bring an end to that. Is helping you to bring to fruition a path of greater success. In the actions position, you have the high priestess energy. So right now, this month, Spirit is saying, Sharon, it's time to plant seeds, goals, intentions, to give this month with prayer time for things to evolve and grow, to not feel as though you need to take any form of action until you know exactly what action steps you want to take. Because I do see this energy of feeling stuck or trapped in a situation where there may be sly cunning or manipulative behavior. So I don't know if you're wanting to hop, skip, and jump towards this masculine, or you discover yourself wanting to do so. There are new beginnings, Spirit saying, that are unfolding. So at some point there will be a decision, but right now Spirit's saying in the actions position for the next month, as you think about financial gain, greater opportunity, there is going to come someone towards you in a leadership position, someone who is going to come as a result of the 9 of Wands, right? Your actions, your efforts. And so they're saying, wait, watch for signs with the high priestess energy this month, for eventually you're going to go from worry and fear and concern into the direction of clarity, especially in the area of long-term stability and security. Okay. One phase is ending in your life, so a better phase can begin. Continue to plant seeds, knowing that if someone comes towards you who is a narcissist, you will be able to decipher quite clearly, because of your long journey, whether or not a direction is the one Spirit's trying to guide you towards. Yeah, things are going to speed up, just like the collective in the area of money. Or again, there's indecision regarding a masculine. Now, whether or not a masculine has Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn or not, I feel like there is a strong wish here of someone who is very protective of home, family, and business. It just may be that there's some indecision about someone here, or an offer. In the subconscious position, you have the Sun, which is diagonal to the Sun in the relationship sector for the collective. You've got it in the subconscious position, diagonal to financial gain and this King of Earth. So Spirit is saying pleasure is going to come to mind, some form of high honor. Continue, Spirit saying, to persevere. For after researching confusion involving money, home, family, there is going to come an awareness of the Leo energy of the Sun, of happiness. So in the day-to-day aspects position, trust in prayer that what you are hoping for, it is about to take place. This is a time for the next 3 weeks to sit in darkness and trust that Spirit is listening to your prayers. I do see a marriage, children, child, communication. So I don't know if you're waiting on communication regarding any of that, but I do see someone here who's wanting to eventually take a chance. I think Spirit's saying there's going to come communication. It's either going to involve a child or children, or a new start. I do see Spirit saying eventually here, we are going to nudge you to take a chance on this wish after sitting in this darkness. So trust that Spirit has got your back here. They're saying keep on keeping on, for eventually you will recover from putting in all this effort to actually making a decision, though I am feeling it closer to the end of October, November. In the inner strengths position, you have the Ten of Swords. So see, there is a path of worry, fear, concern that no longer serves you. The swords of the past are now dissipating with the Ten of Swords. Their heartache of the past is falling away and is being replaced with this new you, the Phoenix rising. Wait patiently, because some form of financial happiness and abundance, financial gain is coming. Things are going to speed up. They keep saying sit in the darkness, which brings up this energy over here with the affirmators deck. There are good things to come. There are amazing gifts coming my way. I just can't see them now, but they will show up when the time is right. And that's what Spirit's talking about. There will be a soul connection of sorts that's going to come forward and bring this wish fulfillment and happiness to mind. Then there's going to be an ability now then to make healthier choices and live a happier life. So rest and prepare, for eventually you're going to receive this Ace of Wands, an awareness of an exciting new journey that will grow in the area of home, family, and business. Just like the collective with the Eight of Wands, we have quick and unexpected calls to action, and then a little bit of regret. Like, now I know the path I want to go towards, and I'm feeling a little bad about those who by which I've left behind. So with the Ace of Cups, again, there is a path not only of excitement as a result of your hard work, but there is as well a path of happiness and joy taking place. There is wish fulfillment. Look at a 9 and a 10 right next to each other. Wish fulfillment and a happily ever after. Some form of opportunity and good news. Something that has great potential and is now headed into the direction of success. So I think, by around the 5th week from now, you're going to come to a realization that you and someone else are on the same page. Wow. King and Queen of Swords. There's a soul connection, whether it has air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini or not. I feel more so two people who are at the same level. We do have the star card, Aquarius type energy, but we also have Mr. King of Discs. So basically, Spirit is saying remain grounded this month, right? Just like with the High Priestess in the actions position. If you are unsure, give something a little bit more time. Keep on keeping on, for eventually you're going to realize that what you brought to fruition after a time of sitting in this darkness and waiting, you are sitting now in the Queen of Discs throne. You are experiencing a prosperous foundation and an open heart. Yeah. There was difficulty and now there is change. Beautiful. So by, I think, end of October going into November, Sharon, you have the Three of Pentacles, a realization that who your people are, of prosperity and teamwork, a cause for celebration because you continue to persevere when it comes to certain connections. And you knew that you knew, because Spirit said that after researching a situation, their great prosperity has finally come to pass. So then you can sacrifice rivalry, maybe people in relation to a business or organization. It may weigh heavy upon you a little bit to say goodbye to someone here in the area of business, more so. That is what I'm feeling. Yeah, certain situations are changing so that greater things can come. And sometimes it's hard to go into the direction of greater things because we don't feel we deserve it. Look at this. On the bottom of the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck, we have resilience. So those who've been resilient and strong are going forward through this time of self-reflection and are being given the strength to release all that was, right? A number 1 year, what we want to create for ourselves at this time is what Spirit is helping to give birth to. So it's a time of reflection, of transition, and of letting go. All right, Sharon, I'm just going to go backwards real quick and kind of reconfirm these messages. Yeah. Spirit's giving you the strength to let go of worries, fears, concerns, to trust that they are listening to your prayers and are bringing wish fulfillment in the form of some form of communication, business, new start, child or children. I feel like eventually you're going, what's coming to mind here is happiness instead of the focus of sadness, worry, fear, concern. Things are speeding up. Greater fortune and opportunity are developing, and Spirit, it will be giving you the strength to devote yourself to the creation of your own freedom. So yeah, continue to keep on keeping on. Avoid narcissistic people, situations. Spirit's going to help you with the judgment card to make the highest, best decision when some unexpected income arrives. Keep on keeping on. You are evolving and growing. And as you reach the next phase of your life, you will recognize as well that you have released the past. That wish fulfillment came in the form of the King of Pentacles, someone in a leadership position whereby I can leave worries and concerns financially behind. I can make healthier choices and step into a path of happiness and greater financial gain. I can let go and surrender negative people and circumstances because I'm self-indulging in self-worth and self-appreciation. Just like all of us. Now we need to do what we love what we do, be kind to others, knowing that Spirit is saying a new path, a new chapter can be anything you want, but you must do it with love in your heart. People can really reach out and help other people now. And Spirit's going to help bring to the awareness of opportunities to do so. All right. So we're going to go into David's reading. Okay, then we'll do XX Fox. All right, David, thank you for your second donation. Whoop, whoop. So first area we're going to cover is general. Path, fine line to walk, it seems. Please extend my reading for love and career and so much going on. So what we're going to do is we're going to get kind of a basic read and then we'll kind of dig a little deeper, David. To start out with, I am being guided to the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless David with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for the next month. Wow, David. So I'm not sure if you know yet what this spiritual union represents, but this is usually a union that feels like it ebbs and flows naturally. Now, Spirit is saying take a chance on a commitment, partnership, contract. For we have the unexpected, masculine, and the family room. This would be really good energy to surprise someone, to do something nice for someone, to offer a gift to someone, or to realize that there is a connection here that feels better than any others. Oh, now in the thoughts position, David, you have the new beginnings card. So we have a female here who is looking out the window and she's very hopeful of a path of happiness. But we do have a masculine here who's a little bit conflicted about a situation involving child or children, who is worried a little bit about trusting someone because of thoughts of heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, or loss. But Spirit is saying you could very well come towards this passionate female energy and manifest a new beginning. So we have a spiritual union and a new beginning in your thoughts position, David. Now, in the relationship sector, Spirit's saying that if you would like to deepen a commitment. It's a time of achievements and a beautiful foundation in the relationship sector. So, Spirit's saying it's time for a healthier love and life. Give thanks and gratitude. Focus on the good things. It is a time of new beginnings and to achieve a foundation in relation to a very spiritual union. Now, in the creative aspects position, you do have recognition and reward here. So you have the butterfly energy as well. Spirit saying we will guide you towards the evolution of a newer, better phase where there's a very spiritual union or some form of recognition. But there's like unhealthy, like, should I sweep away from an unhealthy situation, circumstance, or should I bring to fruition something greater? So you may be thinking about your achievements and creating new beginnings, and Spirit's saying it is time for that, of course. So reach out and receive the recognition and reward that Spirit is trying to bring. Wow. So it is a time of new beginnings. It's about communicating. It's about knowing what it is you really want, because we have new beginnings unfolding or coming to the awareness at this time that in 2026 are going to grow for the long term. So do we want long-term happiness and achievements? Yeah, well, that's what Spirit's trying to bring your way. Now, David, in the actions position, Spirit saying this month is a time to trust via your third eye chakra, to watch for signs and synchronicities, because Spirit is trying to guide you towards the beginning that you hunger for. Wish fulfillment, a spiritual union with the right person so that you can create an achievement of a beautiful and solid foundation for yourself. Emotionally, David, we've got heartache and loss. And look at what Spirit's saying. We are helping the collective to heal their heart. We are helping the collective to heal from heartbreak, from toxicity or addictions, abusive relationships. We are giving the collective the strength to be free from anxiety and to devote oneself to overcoming obstacles and challenges, heartache and loss, by creating a new chapter, a new beginning now. So if you're looking for greater fortune, Spirit is helping you to create through your achievements and recognition throughout this next month, could take into end of October, going to November. There's going to bring a beginning that will free you from the heartache of what was the past, or having to say goodbye to your current so you can go forth into the new. Now, subconsciously, David, we have the rejoice and celebration card, popular energy. So Spirit is saying many of the collective, maybe you as well, David, with the Eight of Pentacles and the masks. I'm researching the area of money, finance, career, traditional family stuff. I'm thinking about money, and I'm hoping that there will come high honor so that I can build on home and family. So Spirit is saying, chase after your dreams, continue to persevere the connection by which Spirit is guiding you towards, right? A very spiritual union. For you may come to recognize, if you haven't already, that you are indeed rejoicing in celebration, a connection whereby there is growth, where there's greater achievements, where there is wish fulfillment. So day to day, you have the deception and envy card. My goodness, it keeps showing up here. So Spirit's saying others may become deceptive or envious of the high honor and celebration that you are achieving. But Spirit's saying as well, people don't know the perseverance, the work that you put in. You didn't quit searching for this path of achievements, recognition, and a beautiful foundation. You kept going and going. And that's That's why I keep saying those who are excited about the next chapter, they know where they're going. They're trusting in divine timing. They're not trying to figure out when or how something is going to come. Good things are to come, though you cannot see them yet, because Spirit is bringing this spiritual union and you together, like for many. So people could be deceptive or envious of what you're celebrating. And that could even be like between the 3rd or 5th week from now. And this is like, I'm moving forward in that energy again of self-indulgence, self-worth, and self-appreciation. And in the inner strengths position, David, you have the obstacles and challenges card. So Spirit's saying when you run into a challenge, it's a broken path. It's not the path by which Spirit is trying to guide you. So it's time to pivot and turn. Right? If one circumstance situation doesn't transpire for you, Spirit's saying it's just the 3 of Wands, which is a minor arcana. Keep on keeping on in the inner strengths position, for we will bring you out of the clouds of confusion and bring clarity with the beautiful anchor, long-term stability and security. For there will eventually be an awareness that some form of relationship or connection is over. And now it's time for a newer, better phase in your life. Obstacles and challenges. Who or what is the right spiritual union that Spirit is referring to? In a 3-card summary, we have the waiting game, the solar plexus chakra, and the balance card. All right. So Spirit is saying when it comes to a spiritual union, continue to plant those seeds, trusting that those seeds are taking root, that eventually your goals and intentions will grow and prosper. Wow. It could very well be, now that it's been said, as soon as the 7th of October, whereby what comes to your awareness is some form of achievements, right? A connection comes in and you recognize that your achievements have now led you down a path towards triumph. That's when what shows up in your mind after persevering via some form of connections, you end up recognizing that you are rejoicing in celebration, great pleasure in your life. So sit in solitude and free yourself from any mental conflict, worry, fear, concern. For we are going to bring you into harmony with a spiritual connection where there will be that aha moment of your achievements, but there will also need to be the sacrificing of muddy waters, people or situations that no longer serve you. It may be hard once you recognize your destined direction, this new beginning, then of course we will have to say goodbye. And that could be what this heartache and loss represents in the emotional aspects position by around the 5th week from now. So by the 3rd week from now, we see your solar plexus chakra lit up. This is a lot of excitement. This is butterflies in your belly. This is the realization that you have indeed received some form of recognition and reward, that you can let go of the past and now bring to fruition this travel, physically or metaphorically, into the direction of greater success in your life. And it will be a lot easier between the 3rd and 5th week to slowly but surely let go of old memories of the past. For you have transformed, right? You are going, like many of the collective, through this very spiritual transformation where the sadness, worry, fear, regret, depression even falls away, where you sprout these beautiful wings and you are free, where you recognize with the beautiful Empress energy that you have, with Spirit's assistance, given birth to greater things for yourself. Yeah, see, someone may come towards you over the next month as well, who may come in quite unexpectedly, very quickly, and be walking in their shadow energy. It's almost like you're going to need to connect with this deceptive person or situation or envious person to realize how far you've come, right? That particular path is not the right one. That your 3rd eye chakra is helping you to recognize anyone who's self-absorbed or not trustworthy and to make the highest, best decision, because Spirit's saying for those who move beyond negative circumstances, you get to receive a lump sum of money, a win, an inheritance, a prosperous long-term path as a gift from the universe. With the 9 of Cups, that's Spirit saying, say Yes, this is the new beginning that you have hungered for. So, suffering in silence may just be that with the number 9. I am bringing one situation to an end that no longer serves me, but my goodness, I'm headed into the direction of victory and success. So, I do feel a lot of balance here, closer to and by the end of October for you, David, where you are just like, wow, spirit connected me with the right union, the right person or people. What's come to mind is the fact that my achievements have opened up for me a new direction where what's coming to fruition is recognition and reward, and peace. Yeah, so we have a temptation. What did I just say? But a breakthrough at the same time. The ability to recognize that you are moving forward triumphantly and successfully, that you are cutting away from anyone who has not grown and evolved spiritually. So, Spirit is saying, don't show your hand, reflect and know that Spirit, just like with the Judgment card and the actions position for the collective this month, Spirit's going to bring you signs and synchronicities, especially via your third eye chakra, as to what decisions you should make. Yeah, you're going to shine as you step into the direction of a path by which Spirit's trying to guide you. And they're saying what you have been hoping for is what we've been listening to. We're going to eventually bring you to a point where there will be movement, choices, and decisions. And an open heart chakra and the awareness of success. Stand your ground. Okay, so I am going to confirm and clarify these messages by bringing in the Gilded Tarot deck by Ciro Marchetti. Hi, Firefly. Thank you so much, Josie, for the reading. Very helpful, insightful, sending you lots of love and blessings. Thank you to you as well, Sharon. Please confirm and clarify the messages we have previously discussed for David. Then we're going to do XX Fox's reading, and then we're going to do Fireflies. Thank you for your donation, Firefly. Whoop, whoop. Okay. So, David, we do have a very spiritual union, maybe in relation to the Queen of Pentacles, Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or someone who is a beautiful designer, someone who is a very caring, loving, motherly, nurturing energy. Maybe you have been thinking about a connection of sorts and whether or not to take a chance on a deeper commitment. Now, this could even be the purchasing of something or a financial offer. Either way, Spirit's saying to expect. They're saying masculine. There's a masculine here. Expect the unexpected. Spirit's trying to guide you, like many of the collective, towards a very spiritual union so that you can leave behind the thief, the backstabbing, heartbreak, pain, separation, lies, deception. Okay, so yeah, new beginnings are what you may be thinking about here because, I almost feel like there's a going back and forth. You're thinking about new beginnings and whether or not there is a spiritual union here. If this hasn't taken place yet, this is showing up throughout the next couple days, couple weeks. Now, in the relationship sector, yeah, it may feel as though someone's not giving enough of themselves in a situation with the poverty card. It's like Spirit's trying to bring wish fulfillment and happiness. And they're saying the collective is growing. So it is important to know that greater paths are opening up and that it is important at this time to focus and be grateful. What are you grateful for? Not focus on whether or not you're receiving enough. I'm going to keep going. Yeah. In the actions position, first of all, some form of positive recognition and attention is coming in the area of money, finance, career, creativity. We have things coming to fruition so that you can evolve and grow towards the next phase in your life. It is through some form of appreciation, attention, recognition, whereby you're eventually going to be able to leave worries, fears, and concerns. And I think these worries, fears, and concerns have to do with trusting someone. It's like there is a new beginning in a spiritual union, someone who is caring and nurturing, but who by which you fear you cannot trust. And Spirit's saying, move forward towards achievements and a beautiful foundation, both personally and professionally, and know that eventually you will be leaving these worries and concerns behind as you bring to fruition a beautiful foundation and the ability to trust in your power to make good decisions. Spirit is saying we will guide you when it comes to a soulmate. So in the actions position, Spirit is guiding you throughout the next, I'm going to say 4 to 6 weeks, is bringing signs and synchronicities regarding a soulmate. Because we do have the fox. We have someone coming towards this passionate masculine who's feeling stuck and wants to kind of sneak away from a situation. She's walking in this energy of maybe self-absorption, or someone is. And Spirit's saying, when it comes to the beginning that you hunger for, we are going to give you the Judgment card as a major arcana. We're going to help you to make the highest, best decision and guide you as to who this soulmate connection is, or if this is a spiritual union that is meant to be. Yeah, emotionally, I do feel like by the 5th week from now, Spirit's saying, you will recognize that the pain, the worry, the heartache, the loss, that these things are now dissipating. Spirit is giving you the healing heart energy of healing any form of previous heartache or fear thereof. Spirit is giving you the strength to deal with energies of anxiety. There may be a focus on obstacles and challenges with the mountain here, but Spirit's saying now's the time to devote yourself to creating greater fortune for yourself. So no matter what happens in relation to those around you, you're going to, through your recognition, attention, and evolution, be able to move on to greener pastures and leave troubled waters behind. So subconsciously, I do see this energy of researching an opportunity. There could be a female who's a spiritual union who comes towards you and makes an offer of prosperity. Someone who's a female in a leadership position, and Spirit's saying we are bringing you wish fulfillment in the area of prosperity because you have grown professionally. Okay, so there's a celebration regarding an offer, high honor. So if you haven't connected with this female yet, Spirit is saying, David, to trust that she is on her way. Okay, in the day-to-day aspects position, we do have the Empress. This is a very spiritual, motherly, nurturing female thinking about a child or children or a new start. So there is, in the day-to-day aspects position, quiet contemplation, I feel, about communicating with this Empress, or about giving birth to a change with the marriage card. Child, marriage, past versus future, right? The past has taught us, and now it's time to sit in the darkness and bring to fruition what is in our highest, best good. So in the inner strengths position with the Knight of Pentacles energy, Spirit is saying, even though there's been some form of worry, heartache, pain, sadness, we are going to help guide you towards this new beginning. For sure, I feel like there is someone who is a spiritual union, and they're just slow moving. It's like that is their nature. And that could be why in the inner strengths position, Spirit is saying with this guy, he's kind of waiting and contemplating because he's confused about the direction by which he should go. Then we have the child card next to the marriage card, and we have endings and new beginnings, obstacles and challenges, and Spirit saying, walk in purity and integrity. As long as you do what's right, as long as you take the lessons of the past, I think something is moving slowly, not because a person can't be trusted, but because they are slow moving. I feel like someone indeed is a soulmate, a very spiritual union. And that Spirit's trying to help you to recognize that. Persevere in this connection. Do not fear abandonment or codependency. Instead, focus on what you are grateful for in relation to another or others. All right, 3-card summary. So in a 3-card summary, we got the King of Wands, the Sun, and the Queen of Swords. So this is, I am setting and meeting goals on a day-to-day basis. I know that Spirit is saying there will come an unexpected spiritual union, or has been, with this Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to keep on keeping on. Even though I am conflicted at times about communication with someone, I know that Spirit is giving me the Hermit energy to shine my light on the situation a little bit longer without taking action. That Spirit, just like the collective, is offering up the major arcana, the Judgment card, and is helping me to make the highest, best decisions. Oh my. We have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles in this reading. A spiritual union. You are not stuck or trapped, Spirit saying that is a figment of your imagination. Spirit's trying to guide you down a path of excitement and happiness in the area of home, family, and business. But there is some crying over spilt milk. Remember, Spirit's giving you the strength, like the collective, to go forth happily with the Leo energy of the Sun and the Strength card. To rest and reflect and go away from any form of fantasy, illusion, or fear. Spirit's trying to guide you into the direction of greater fortune. With the Scorpio energy of the Death card, it's like it's time to transition from the worries and fears into the direction of what Spirit's trying to bring. Someone will be watching you. I'm not sure if she has water in her chart, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but she's a very intuitive energy, and she is looking at a future of great stability and security as well. Both you and another will find that you're on the same path, and you may find this person as you rejoice in celebration at some form of party. But again, Spirit's saying you have grown. And it's time to take the lessons of the past with the major arcana, the Hierophant, and to create a new chapter in the area of family, prosperity. Remember, this is a time to heal, release the past. The past is dead and gone. Karmic Wheel of Fortune. Unexpected temptation. That may show up for you this month as well. Yeah, could be temptation in relation to the Queen of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or you're just maybe conflicted regarding what action steps to take in relation to a female, because she's kind of got her sword out. She's trying to protect and defend, and it may not feel like she's giving enough to you, but Spirit is saying we are helping the collective to make healthy choices, right? So if one person makes a healthy choice and this one doesn't, they're not on the same level. If they both make the decisions that reflect each other, then they're at the same level. Something weighs heavy upon you. There's some passion and excitement, and then waiting to decipher a new path in love. Wow. I do see a playful energy with a female who is stable and secure in her own way. And even though there was heartache in your past, her past, or one another, or the same, in the end, there will be hope. Wow. So there's a connection playing out here, and Spirit really is just saying we're trying to bring peace. And so persevere in your connection or connections, because eventually you're going to recognize the foundation that you deserved is taking place. My goodness. I think I'm going to close David's reading with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Closing message, please, regarding the circle spread for David. Creativity and abundance. So, dear one, you are being called to action! Exclamation mark. You're ready to accomplish great things and to truly come into the fullness of who you are. It's a great time for creativity, for giving birth to beloved projects, becoming a parent. Follow your passion so that abundance and prosperity can manifest for you. You have the Ace of Pentacles like many this month, so you may be fearing that you don't have enough, but Spirit's saying keep on keeping on because your achievements are going to create a more solid foundation. There's going to come some form of recognition or reward and a realization that what's been brought to fruition is a new financial opportunity, a path towards victory and success. A windfall of resources will come your way to help you with your plans. These resources may involve money, advice, or getting things done. It's a good time to start a new venture, change careers, or go into business for yourself. There may as well be important contracts to sign. One path has ended, and now it's a time of greater pleasure and of greater fortune to heal and release the past. Okay, so I am going to put away the Gilded Tarot deck and go in reverse. There is a slow-moving energy, Spirit saying you may be a bit unsure. Where's my other card? Okay, we'll go over here. But trust that eventually, if you aren't already connecting with someone, you're going to be receiving abundance and or be trying to decipher an offer or opportunity. Spirit is helping you to heal from some form of heartache or loss and is guiding towards you some form of spiritual union. Wait until you know that you know the one Spirit is referring to. Then you can leave troubled waters behind and go into the direction of something greater. You may be feeling as though an opportunity is not the right one for you, or that a person isn't being truthful. But Spirit is saying that this person is a spiritual union by which you were meant to connect with, where there will be an awareness of new beginnings and greater happiness and fortune and devotion on both sides. Okay. So I am going to put away the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck wherever I place that. All right, let's see. We have got Rejoicing in Celebration. Here we go. Remember, this is a month of this waiting game energy. David, eventually, as you connect with others, you may find that you are researching a connection whereby you are receiving a lot of recognition and reward. Watch for signs and synchronicities, for there may be some self-absorbed, narcissistic connections, but what you hunger for will show up. And I think it's more leading towards this unexpected income. I think there's confusion about a spiritual union personally, but I think that's going to fade away as soon as these new beginnings come to mind. I think there's going to be a lot of happiness and support because you didn't give up on your financial growth. And as you bring to fruition some form of successful future, the worries about the health of a situation or person starts to fall away. Yeah, there maybe a narcissist may show up because you're headed into a new beginning, and just like past connections are coming back and they're almost being kind of snoopy. Okay. All right. So next, we're going to do XX Fox's reading, and then we are going to do Firefly's reading. Bring them on. Okay. All right, XX Fox. Hi, Josie. Will I be happy with my breast implant removal coming up? Okay. Now, I think for that question, I am going to use the Light Seers deck. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless us XX Fox with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice regarding surgery, removal, right? And I am not a doctor, do not claim to be. All right, so we have the Magician. Beautiful. So, Spirit is coming in here to help. It's like I feel like they're connecting with the surgeon's hands. They're coming up with love and air and water and are helping to manifest a beautiful outcome here. This is a time to take a chance on you. Spirit saying it's time to heal, to do the shadow work, to love and value yourself, knowing that Spirit is on this journey with you. I do see a masculine, maybe the surgeon is a masculine, but an unexpected realization over the next couple days, couple weeks, that this feminine is looking forward into her life very passionately and is thinking about her happiness. She has surrendered and walked away from pain, separation, deception, and or lies. And now Spirit is saying no longer does she have to worry about what action steps she's taking, because she's recognizing that as she leaves behind the thief and surrenders her concerns about what's going to happen and trust in the Magician, all of these things are going to unfold beautifully. See, in relation to another or others, in respect to the doctors, whoever, you do have the moon. So Spirit is sending in another major arcana, again, with this water, this oxygen, having enough, going with the flow. I almost feel like you may have a dream of Spirit shining down upon you, some form of awareness. I feel like, okay, now I'm hearing like after the harsh decision of doing this and the happiness of the son, we have a realization in relation to others that you made some really, really healthy choices here, that you're so much happier. And again, I feel this energy of growth, of high honor. I was researching the investment of this, and I continued to persevere and connect until I realized that there is pleasure as an outcome here. I'm feeling pleasurable and I'm feeling free. So Spirit saying have hope and trust that Spirit is helping the surgeon's hands to manifest a positive outcome with the star and the sun. In the actions position, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So there's this realization that I have healed some form of inner child situation, the past, unhealthy circumstances, and so on. I am evolving into a greater next phase in my life. In the actions position, we have the King of Cups. So I'm not sure if you're connecting with someone who has strong water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But I do see a female going passionately into the direction of this masculine. Now, the King of Cups is someone who has grown and evolved spiritually, emotionally, maybe in the area of their education. They are someone that you can trust. In the emotional aspects position, we have the Page of Pentacles. So, yeah, there may have been obstacles regarding the creation of this process. But the Spirit saying we are helping you through this healing process. And even though you may feel anxious, we are bringing good news with the Page of Pentacles in the area of health, feeling that emotionally, feeling very fortunate and very happy that you devoted yourself to the creation of this being done. Okay. Subconsciously, we have the Queen of Swords. So just a very contented, peaceful, balanced energy. Knowing that afterwards when it comes to home and family, there is going to be a lot of high honor and respect for the decision that you have made. I feel like you set and met goals and you persevered in your connections and you got all the information you needed. And now Spirit's saying, remain hopeful that we are giving the Surgeon, the Magician energy, and that you're going to recognize that the wheel has turned in your favor and that there's good news where before there was the Five of Wands of fear. In the day-to-day aspects position, you got the Page of Cups. There we have it. Good news after sitting in darkness when it comes to this business or organization, which is the hospital. As I sat in this darkness, I waited for good news. And yes, indeed, that is here. We have good news, kind words, messages, maybe from children, family, siblings, and so on. We have a realization that you use the moon energy to remain hopeful, to trust in the Magician, that Spirit was going to help you to receive positive feedback when all was said and done. And in the inner strengths position, that Spirit gave you the strength this month to free yourself from sleepless nights. Okay. Spirit is saying it is a time of evolution, right? With the Death card, all that was the obstacles and challenges of the past, which accidentally got left behind here. There is now this persevering. There is this rising from the ashes and a new phase in life, going from worry, fear, and concern in the inner strengths position into the direction of a beautiful, stable, and secure foundation, feeling balanced, stable, and secure within. In a 3-card summary, we have the Hanged Man waiting, the Rebirth Death card, and the 5 of Cups. So Spirit saying, wait patiently, for we will eventually bring a shift in perspective, that all is well in the area of money, things of the material in your life. That as you were researching this financial investment, you overcame the 3 of Swords and received worry and fear, the 4 of Wands. See? Celebrating with family and friends, a light at the end of the tunnel, a realization that if you thought negatively, you would bring upon your path the birth of a negative outcome. But with the Death card and Rebirth, it is time to rise above, right? We're going into a number 1 year where old worries, fears, and concerns about life and the past and the heartache and the bad, it's all falling away so that we can all press forward into the direction of freedom and joy. So good news where there was indecision or fear, a path of victory after a time of emotional balance. Yeah, and still, I don't know if I feel like with the 5 of Cups, this is the crying over spilt milk card. So maybe part of you meets someone or worries that someone's going to look at you differently, but Spirit's saying, fear not. With the Knight of Pentacles, slowly but surely, you are growing and developing into such a more beautiful soul, a beautiful person, right? Justice. You made a decision in a balanced way. And now what's coming is an unexpected realization. I think by end of October, going into November, that what weighed heavy upon you is done. With the 10 of Wands. On the bottom of the deck, we have wish fulfillment, happiness, a realization that fortune did turn in your favor, that there is good news here, that there is good news in the area of greater fortune in the creation of a better future, good health. So remember, Spirit's helping you with this 9 of Swords, whatever's keeping you up at night. They're saying as you sit in this darkness and you await change, there's going to come news of a new start in your life. There's going to come good news. and some form of pleasurable outcome is showing up. You may be a little bit conflicted about the outcome, but Spirit's saying you are going to recognize that not only are you healing well with the Page of Pentacles in the emotional aspects position, but you are healing when it comes to your heart, your worries, your fears. We do have the King of Cups coming in here. I think that could just be a connection I'm feeling via the hospital, though I will say there is a masculine that is a narcissist, not tied to health. So you have a little bit of the warning of that. I think what's happening is you are this butterfly. You are growing and evolving out of what no longer serves you, a part of your old self in some way. And you are growing into like just a higher sense of self-love and appreciation. And that is what was supposed to take place at this time. Now, others may be drawn to you because your light is shining, because you feel this new you. Look at this beautiful Empress. Wow. All right, so I'm going to close with a message. I'm getting guided to the Spirit Animal Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. Let's see, closing message, please. For Sharon. Be loyal to what you love. Oops. I'm sorry, XXX Fox. Be loyal to what you love. Remember, Spirit saying it's a time of self-indulgence, self-worth, and value. It's time to heal and do the shadow work. It's time for self-appreciation. And it will be by the end of October going into November, where I feel like you're going to be really letting your light shine. Yeah, which could draw the attention of a narcissist, someone absorbed, one-sided, love bombing, whatever. But you have the judgment energy, and Spirit saying we're going to help you now to make higher, better decisions, because you are going to feel this energy of self-love and make healthy choices now. It's like a whole lesson has transpired for you, and now you're just going to be looking at the outcome and then have like a first test of sorts. That ought to be fun. All right. So thank you, XX Fox, for letting me do your reading. Next, we are going to do Firefly's reading. Oh, you're very welcome, David. And thank you for letting me do your reading. All right. So Firefly. Hi, Josie. Oh, thank you for the extra donation. Oh my gosh, XX Fox, thank you. Love you too. Oh my gosh. Okay. Whew. Firefly. Okay. Firefly says, Josie, General, please, from Spirit, Leo, Sun, blessings. Okay, here we go. Firefly, Firefly, where do we start? I think for your reading, I am going to use the Energy Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. Oh, XX Fox, you just made my whole month. All right, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Firefly with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for this next month. Journey. So Firefly, I don't know if you've been planning a journey and or about to, but Spirit is saying it could be that as you journey somewhere, there is going to be an unexpected masculine. Woo, some form of commitment, partnership, contract where Spirit is saying, take a chance. All right. Now, in the thoughts position over the next couple days, couple weeks, you will be thinking about taking action and going into the direction of some form of happiness with the Leo energy of the sun. Now, again, Spirit is, before we get into this, is going to bring new people into the lives of the collective in order for them to be able to let go of the thieves, the liars, the heartbreak, the pain, the deception, the lies, or any shocking attacks. It's like you may have been thinking about journeying backwards, but Spirit's saying take action to go forward and surrender some form of anxiety, obstacles, challenges. Now, in the relationship sector, oh my, I knew it. Firefly, you have this man holding a heart. So we do have wish fulfillment, an aha moment, a soulmate connection, and a divine path, person, circumstance, situation with the Leo energy of the sun. Spirit is saying you have grown and evolved, and now it is time for the creation of self-love, a happy life. So we do have this man holding a heart coming in. I don't know if you know who this is as of yet, but it's through your actions or a journey or something where you're going to come into connection with him. Now, in the creative aspects position, we have a door to personal healing and happiness. So Spirit is saying you have evolved and grown. You may find yourself looking at a masculine here, contemplating the health of a situation, maybe an ending whereby there was the snake, lies and deception. But now what's coming to fruition for you is some form of doorway towards happiness, some form of healing. You have evolved and grown from a previous journey in your life, and now it's time to take action to go forward towards this next phase and release the past. Now, in the actions position, we do have some form of financial constraints. Spirit is saying if you're feeling stuck or trapped in a situation where there is a narcissist, self-absorbed person, there is some form of masculine who is going to bring in some form of unexpected income. Oh, wish fulfillment. Now, it could be that you are tempted in the area of love this month, like many, and there is this realization of judgment. I have grown and things have died and I've evolved, and now I can make a better choice for myself. It could be that you are receiving a new beginning of prosperity, like many this month, by around, I'm going to say end of September by mid-October. There are new paths of abundance and prosperity coming to mind here, paths that will grow and prosper for the long term, and a nudge from Spirit to say yes. So if you've been working towards a new doorway towards happiness and prosperity, Spirit's saying we're going to help for you to do this. Watch out for a narcissist. Emotionally, oh my, we've got this doorway to romance opening up. Firefly, we have some form of healing and feeling anxious. Spirit's giving you the strength of the Leo energy of the strength card, which I know is you in your element, and some form of creation of greater fortune. I think you may be wanting to travel into the direction of to create a devoted commitment with a masculine. I don't know if you're thinking about this now or that you will be in the next couple of weeks or so. Now, in the subconscious position, we have deception. Ugh. So many are in this energy of feeling a bit confused when it comes to researching or wisdom regarding money. And Spirit is saying, watch out for deception. There seems to be a strong desire to persevere, to communicate or connect with someone, to journey back to the past to see if what action steps can be made regarding money. Let me keep going. In the day-to-day aspects position, we have the Angel of Balance. So interesting with the poker face card. Spirit saying, take a chance, remain balanced. As you sit in the darkness and you think about the past, there we have it. Could be past marriage with the marriage card, or a past business organization or situation whereby there was a child or children involved. So the Angel of Balance is saying we are trying to guide you forward to bring to fruition a successful new direction so that you can not only leave behind this energy of feeling constrained financially, but heal emotionally so that you can open your heart to maybe this man holding a heart and be free from past deception. So the Angel of Balance is helping with all of this month. Now in the inner strengths position, oh my gosh, Firefly, you have the Leo of the Sun. So Spirit is saying we are helping you to overcome energies of sadness, worry, fear, heartache, just like many. We are helping you to come out of this clouded energy and to recognize with the Sun that you are coming to a realization of a path with the anchor that is a path of long-term stability and security. Now, we do have this masculine who's thinking about a child or children who may be thinking about making an offer of sorts, who's conflicted maybe about their path. But Spirit's saying, as long as you walk in purity and integrity, as long as you do the right thing, you will recognize that the past is falling away and that you have risen. Yeah, so I think you're evolving because of deceptive people or situations. You may have thought about going back to the past, but Spirit's nudging you to go forward. They're saying the happiness lies ahead. The happiness lies ahead. It's time to heal from a situation whereby there wasn't enough money or prosperity. It's time to put your self-worth and self-appreciation up front. Interesting. Let's keep going. All right. So in a 3-card summary, we have a caring connection, the 5th chakra, communication. We have the 3rd chakra, excitement here. Yeah. So I think in the past or in the very recent now, there is or was some form of caring connection. And yeah, there could be a desire to go back and connect or reflecting on what was. But Spirit's saying take action to go into the direction of the blossoming of abundance. It's almost like if you go into the direction of some form of prosperity, business, finance, career change here, you're going to find a very caring connection in that direction. Yeah, you have grown and evolved through difficulty, and Spirit is saying as you connect with this man holding a heart, that could just be someone who's very kind via a business or organization, or which is kind of what I'm feeling, but let's see. Yes, there's a meeting or negotiation here that's going to bring a cornucopia of abundance and a yin-yang connection. I just saw stepping through the doorway of abundance and money. That is the direction whereby there will be a stronger romantic connection. Now, it could be that this person offers you abundance, money, opportunity, and then love starts to evolve in a current partnership. So Spirit is giving you Archangel Gabriel, who's going to come in and light up your 5th chakra. So when an unexpected opportunity unfolds, when an unexpected doorway or connection comes forward, Spirit's going to give you the strength to ask for what you want. Maybe you've been sitting in this energy of poverty, feeling that you were deceived in some way. But now Spirit is saying we're helping you with the goddess of the moon energy to give birth to and to manifest a new path towards happiness and healing. So Archangel Raphael's coming in here to light up your heart chakra 10 times. They are saying it is time to move into the direction of this gate towards a beautiful new garden. For it is the financial constraints of the past. Those financial constraints were tied to a situation or people whereby there was a brokenhearted energy, and Spirit's trying to guide you towards prosperity and the happiness of the sun. Spirit is also giving you the Magician in the mirror. They're saying reflect on the journeys of the past, go forward towards greater abundance, and trust that through this process you will create a very devoted partnership, that there will come some form of greater fortune and love. And then they keep talking about healing. So the Healer of Ages is guiding you forward into the doorway of a newer, higher path of self-awareness and self-love, prosperity and love. So strategize, even though you're anxious. Free yourself from feeling stuck and tied to the past, for there will come some appreciation and recognition via a particular community of people that will help you to walk away from this brokenhearted energy. I do feel by around mid-October, Firefly, you're going to recognize that Archangel Chamuel has come in to light up the butterflies in your tummy. That, this new doorway, a new direction of sorts has helped for you to heal and to now create a devoted and committed partnership, or to recreate it. Yeah, storms happen for a reason. Yeah, there was hostility tied to a man holding a coin, but the angel of love is saying, I want to bring to you a very happy family life. We have a thinking man who is indecisive. He's thinking about the thinking woman, and she's thinking about him. But there's this realization at this point in time that Spirit is helping you to bring a confusing situation involving a child or children or the past to a successful completion, to step into the portal of someone or something greater. Let me bring in the astrological signs or elements of who by Spirit, which Spirit may be referring to. Remember, Spirit is saying you have been resilient and strong, just like the rest of the collective. And now is a time of self-reflection in this month of September. For eventually there will need to be the releasing of what was and a new abundant journey as a gift for those difficulties. So, there was a broken heart here tied to the past, Firefly, but Spirit wants to bring in new romance. Someone may come back in a deceptive way, but Spirit is saying, trust in your ability to make healthy choices now. You've grown and you've evolved from some form of unhealthy relationship, family situations, and the past. And now Spirit's saying, don't show your hands. Continue to persevere and move forward. Greater things lie ahead. Look at that. So yeah, if you journey backwards, Spirit saying you'll be going into the direction of sly, cunning, manipulative people. Take a chance on an unexpected masculine that could show up here. I'm trying to get a date, or this masculine has showed up. This could be in the area of money, but Spirit saying take a chance on a commitment, partnership, or contract. Don't journey back towards the brokenhearted energy tied to the past. It is time to really reflect on a path of happiness and abundance. What does that path look like? For eventually, you will be recognizing that the time of action has come, and that you can now surrender and be free and walk away from sly, cunning, manipulative people. So forward moving action, slowly but surely, is going to bring to your awareness the blossoming of abundance. Yeah, in the relationship sector, we have the 10 of spears or wands. So that which weighed heavy upon you, now Spirit's saying, is falling away. It's reached a 10. Remember that Spirit's trying to bring wish fulfillment in the area of this man holding a heart. In the creative aspects position, Spirit's saying give yourself the next 3 weeks. Look at things from every perspective. If there are people who are walking in energies of lies or deception, any unhealthy circumstances or situation, continue to push forward because Spirit is helping you to bring to fruition a path towards success. A realization that a new path opened up for you so that you could heal and release the past, right? It's time for evolution and growth to sprout these beautiful butterfly wings and to go into the next phase or chapter of your life. In the actions position, we have the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or some form of narcissist. This could just be someone who by which you are hoping is going to come towards you with loving, caring, emotional support. But Spirit is saying if you find that you are fearful or anxious, we're going to give you the judgment energy to help you to make the highest, best decision so that you don't go down a path of financial constraints or a broken heart. Yeah, Spirit's actually trying to bring back this energy of the King of Cups is someone who has grown and evolved spiritually and emotionally, or bring in someone that you feels right and that you can trust. So emotionally, here we have it, the Ace of Spears or Wands. We have a new path of passion, excitement, a new path of happiness when it comes to home, family, and business. So you may have to find the strength here to resist something or someone at a distance who shows back up, or to heal from the past. It's like Spirit saying we are guiding you forward excitedly. And it's like we're trying to bring to your awareness a higher, better path, a more emotionally fulfilling energy in a masculine. You may be fearing that someone can't be trusted. Definitely, there's no going back here, Spirit saying you're just going to go right back to what that was. We're trying to guide you forward so you can lay down what weighs heavy upon you. We're trying to bring pleasure and excitement in a new path in the area of home, family, and business so that you can be free of the Three of Swords like the collective has in the inner strengths position. We're trying to replace heartache, sadness, worry, fear with pleasure. So continue to persevere when it comes to connections involving others. For Spirit saying you will receive high honor and greater prosperity if you do. So this is all about forward movement, take action, blossoming of abundance lies ahead. In fact, maybe someone needed to be learned from so that you could meet this King of Cups, which I'm trying to decipher next. In the day-to-day aspects position, we have the Two of Cups. Yeah. What did I say? So yeah, as you leave behind negative people, places, circumstances, situation, brokenhearted energy, the angel of balance is coming in here to bless you with a soulmate type connection. So as you sit in the darkness and reflect on the past, a business, an organization, family, children, someone may come back as a test. But Spirit saying, don't journey backwards, go forward. The blessings lie ahead. In a more exciting direction, a doorway towards romance and love, some form of soul connection, and a path of happiness and healing. So in the inner strengths position, you have judgment, diagonal to the judgment card in the actions position for the collective. So Spirit is saying we are trying to free you, just like the collective, from any form of sadness, worry, fear, heartache, and so on. We are helping you to take the lessons of the past with the major arcana of the judgment card and go into a higher path of peace, joy, and happiness. We are guiding you into the direction of long-term stability and security. And that means emotionally as well. We are helping you to recognize that you are the phoenix rising, that whatever was is over. What's dead is dead. Okay. A new phase, renewal, growth, a changed mind, growing from the ashes. I see a masculine here. He's confused. He's thinking about children, and maybe he's watching you. But I think Yeah, if you go backwards, you're just going to, that's why Spirit's saying it's done. Let it go. We want to bring greater things to you and for you. Okay, 3 card summary. We got the Lover's card, an exciting decision. Can this person be trusted? This is an Emperor. This could be an older masculine, someone who may have Aries in their chart, but this is someone who is really focused on money and things of the material. They're not really open to love more so they're focused on passion. The Fool. Okay, so there is this contemplation of a karmic situation. Am I the fool by making a decision to go forth with this guy? Yeah. For I know it's a very karmic time. If I go forward into a higher, better path, right? If I take action to go forward, then I will receive this blossoming of abundance in my life. And I know that Spirit's saying all I need to do is take a break, rest my mind. The Ace of Wands is coming. As I connect to another or others, I'm coming to the realization of wish fulfillment. So I do feel like prosperity, if you seek it out at this time, Spirit saying we're bringing wish fulfillment to those who are walking in energies of poverty, feeling as though you don't have enough. We have the King of Spears or Wands energy in the Star card. So a passionate masculine, they could have Sagittarius or Leo in their chart, or someone who is a goal setter, day to day. Maybe there's wish fulfillment to come together. Yes. See, I feel like a very kind masculine. They could have water in their chart. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio is going to come towards you, and there's going to be a very strong connection. It could be that you meet someone at a celebration, or you feel like what you are celebrating is good and exciting news. So it could be that Spirit's saying the man holding a heart who maybe you thought was deceptive at times, if you'll give yourself a chance to grow forward towards happiness and prosperity, will eventually have a change of heart, a shift in perspective. Success. Yeah. So Firefly, you have the 8 of Pentacles, just like the collective in the subconscious position. So as you focus on money, abundance, finance, career, opportunity, you're going to recognize that you are celebrating maybe closer to around mid-October, a foundation that you are proud of. A broken heart is probably being replaced with this King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But remember, this is a time of healthier choices, of self-love, of living a life of happiness. And that's what Spirit is helping you to do. So this next 2 to 3 weeks is about setting and meeting personal goals in a very exciting way, knowing that eventually Spirit's going to help for you to leave worries, fears, concerns, and troubles behind. That there is indeed going to come good news in the area of money, finance, and career from someone like the Emperor we saw earlier. The King of Coins could be someone who has strong earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or just someone who is in a leadership position. So Spirit is saying with the Virgo energy of the Hermit card, shine your light on different offers, opportunities, and directions. For after a time of waiting, when it comes to what you are creating, there is going to come this realization, this aha moment, a path towards happiness and healing. Someone or something is going to show up quite unexpectedly, and you're going to recognize by the 3rd week with the 3 of Wands energies that yes, indeed, your ship has come in. So have hope, Spirit, saying that there will be a happily ever after at the end of this waiting. There will be an end to this energy of indecision. There may be indecision versus one person versus another, or the truth involving this King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or is this someone who has grown and evolved emotionally and spiritually? Yeah, there could come this quick, unexpected call to action, to learn, to teach something, or quiet contemplation. Oh my. If someone is acting like a child or comes in quickly and ridiculously, unexpectedly, like many of the collective this month, Spirit's saying don't fall into this energy of fantasy, illusion, frustration. Let them go. For Spirit's trying to guide you, just like the collective, into the direction of a new path of growth and prosperity for the long term. There is indeed going to be some form of financial offer or opportunity that is coming your way, where you'll have to bring an end to a particular financial situation that isn't meant to serve you any longer. Yeah, you may feel backed into a corner, unsure about the victory of a situation, but Spirit's saying when someone comes forward with this wish fulfillment, you will know that this is the right decision. With the Leo energy, the sun in your element, you will feel the happiness and the courage with the Two of Spears or Wands to go into the direction of a path you know indeed is blessed. I see a lot of passion and romance in the relationship sector. So if that's not someone new, that's you growing and evolving financially, persisting, accomplishing greater things, and becoming strong enough to turn to someone and, either watch that heartache turn to a deeper, higher path of love, or to the point will be up to you. Like when you get to the replacement of all of your concerns, like by mid-October, you recognize this path towards happiness. After sitting in the darkness and contemplating the journey you've been on, it's like you're going to feel so much stronger, so much more aware of your direction, Firefly, that if anybody brings this brokenhearted energy your way, you're just not going to be about it. You got better places to go. Okay, see, and that Three of Action or Wands kept jumping out at me. So Spirit is saying this month, things you will find by the end of, September going into October, we'll say, are working out beautifully, exclamation mark. Now that your ship has come in, it is time to decide what your next big project will be. So as you step into the direction of greater happiness and healing, Spirit's saying, go into those new beginnings and don't let anyone or anything hold you back. I do feel narcissistic, one-sided situations, even maybe someone who's codependent. Spirit saying, follow your pleasure, follow what brings you joy. You may choose to continue to build upon your successes or to move on to something entirely different. Either way, be willing to travel if necessary. And we have the journey card in the center of the reading, journeying into the direction of an exciting new path, a path that is blessed. Again, the romance will return, or there will be the development of a new romance in your life or renewal. But yeah, you're going to be called to claim your personal power this month, Firefly. Feel confident, they keep saying, as your angels will give you the strength to say no when it's the right thing to do for yourself. You may struggle, but this struggle may just stem from unresolved inner conflict rather than conflict involving others. Open your heart and allow love to bloom and grow all around you this month. For you have been waiting for this emotional, fulfilling experience for such a long time, and now the time has come. Make your choices this month by listening to your heart and then by following the steps that you are being guided to take. For joy will lead you towards a very vibrant and healthy life, a cornucopia of good things, and a very yin-yang connection with another. All right, so Firefly, thank you for letting me do your reading. I'm just going to put these cards away, cleanse them for future readings, go backwards. There we have a time of rest again. Spirit is helping the collective to bring to a completion who or what no longer serves them so that they can make higher, better decisions and go into the direction of self-love, a love for life. So just like the collective, and Firefly, Spirit is saying we are helping to bring the collective in the strengths position to find happiness. The angel of balance is bringing balance to the collective's day-to-day life. and to help those who are being deceptive to free themselves from heartache, sadness, and so on tied to the past. The doorway towards romance is starting to open up again for the collective, right? It's a new start in the number 1 year of 2026. Spirit is helping the collective to be free from financial worries and constraints, from broken-hearted situations tied to the past. Spirit is trying to guide the collective, just like Firefly, into the direction of an aha moment, a new path of personal happiness where there is great healing. Spirit is really trying to open up the heart chakra of a particular masculine. Now, there are some masculines who are hoping to make a financial offer or opportunity to another. There are some masculines here who are thinking about a commitment, whether it's financial, personal. Spirit is saying, hand your wishes to Spirit and trust that happiness lies around the corner. Pray for others. I keep hearing pray for others. We are guiding you to take action to go into the direction of a blossoming of abundance and a new journey in the collective's life. So again, they keep saying wait, trust, and pray for healing. We are bringing the collective healing from heartbreak, healing from toxic, abusive relationships, or addiction. We are guiding the collective to take those painful lessons and to share them, how they conquered them. It is time for new successful directions, to walk in purity and integrity, to bring to an end who or what no longer serves them, or who by which is causing this energy of heartache. So Spirit's saying we are giving the collective the strength to make the highest, best decisions. It may feel as though you are sitting in this darkness regarding a marital situation, a child, or the past. But Spirit is saying decisions are very, very important at this time, right? A negative decision will cause a long-term path of sadness. A positive decision will guide the collective not only towards happiness, but towards the creation of greater fortune, devotion, the overcoming of obstacles and challenges. Spirit is saying in the creative aspects position, stop and look at things from every perspective. For at some point, there is going to be the sweeping away from addictions, temptations, worry, fear, unhealthy situations. But Spirit's trying to help for unhealthy people to bring to fruition a successful outcome, right? You are no longer the caterpillar getting walked on, going through difficulty, but you are sprouting wings. And it is now time to release the past, to heal the inner child, to evolve and grow into this next phase of the collective's lives. There are great opportunities being offered back and forth to the collective so that they can lay down what weighs heavy upon them in the area of business or a passionate situation. Some people are not trusting a commitment. Our love radar has been off because the level of pain and darkness, the fact that the devil is speaking into the ears of people, telling them the decisions they should make. This is not a path of other people and what they do to us. This is a path of what we were meant to do to bring joy to the world. But the devil does tell people to react in their anger, to react in a way that is not good for them or anyone else. All right, I digress again. So yeah, Spirit keeps trying to guide the collective into the direction of happiness so that they can be healed from heartbreak, pain, separation, loss, deception, lies, or shocking attacks. Those who are being sneaky, lying are lying and are deceptive are what the collective will need to surrender. So it may feel hard this month, but it is important to walk away from painful situations or people who are causing pain. Now, there is, of course, a message to make sure that the collective, even though there are painful connections and situations, it is important to walk in purity, integrity, to do the right thing, right? To do as Jesus would do. For you are the phoenix rising. Things have ended that were difficult, and great things are coming. But for those who can't see the great, we must help light a candle before them. Right? It's a time of self-indulgence, a time of self-worth and value, a time to heal and do the shadow work. See, I feel like someone here is thinking about taking a chance on a marriage, commitment, partnership. This is a commitment that could take place at home in relation to this masculine. Now, there could be a message from a masculine whereby there is a commitment partnership contract that shows up on your computer or phone while you're sitting in your family room. There's definitely unexpected opportunity, but again, a nudge from spirit to only take a chance on that which celebrates who you are now. Okay, because that's what's going to bring you towards happiness. I know what I want, and I'm passionately awaiting that, because I know at that point I can walk away or surrender who or what was difficult for me in my life. I know that there's going to come a relation to a person or group of people, some form of aha moment, wish fulfillment, a soulmate connection that feels right, a path with a 4-leaf clover that is indeed blessed. I am recognizing that before I was in this energy of poverty, feeling like I couldn't have what it is I wanted in my life, but that through these difficulties, I have grown. Now that I have grown, I am stepping forward into the sun. So we get the sun in the thoughts position, a connection in the relationship sector that is bringing happiness, a realization that I love myself and I want greater happiness in my life. Therefore, I'm making healthy decisions by putting myself first. Okay? The truth is the truth. Either you're doing something right and you're listening to God, or you're doing something wrong and you're listening to the devil. You get to choose many times a day, and definitely every day. Am I going to be the caterpillar crawling on the ground, getting walked on, or am I going to grow wings and evolve to a greater, better phase in my life so that I can heal that child within and release the past? I'm going to sweep away from unhealthy people, places, circumstances, situations, or substances. I'm going to bring an end to a situation that is unhealthy. Now, Spirit's saying, is it unhealthy? Because we do have some that are self-absorbed. They think they're in this energy of heartache because they're not giving gratitude for the good things in their life day to day. See, Spirit is saying we are trying to bring to fruition a successful outcome. We're helping the collective to create forward movement and a beautiful life. So either a situation is unhealthy, or someone here is not focused on being grateful for the air that we breathe, the food that we eat, the water that cleanses us, and so on. It is very important at this time, if you are feeling ungrateful, and only you will know if that's your truth, to write down what you're grateful for on a day-to-day basis. For that's what this evolution and growth is all about. That's when you will recognize that a higher phase is coming to fruition and that you are evolving successfully. If there is an unhealthy situation, you're sitting in the darkness and you're contemplating a situation that involves a child or children, or even a marital situation, Spirit is saying this is a time of soulmates. Time for a new start this year. This is a time for new homes, new businesses, new families. This is a time to take the lessons of the past and to put them to rest and to do the shadow work, to make healthy choices, to evolve and grow, because there will be narcissists. Those who are being self-absorbed are in some cases feeling stuck. And the fox is about sly, cunning, manipulative behavior. I'm feeling stuck, therefore I'm going to sneak away into the direction of a situation because I'm not grateful for the one I have. Spirit is saying we are blessing a lot of my singles with an aha moment where they are traveling into the direction of a very passionate masculine, but they're a little bit fearful of trusting someone. Now, in some cases, this passionate masculine, she's going excitedly towards wish fulfillment because a masculine is making an offer of unexpected income or money, or she's making that offer to him. So this is a time, of course, of decisions. Spirit is saying we are helping for the collective to create a new beginning, that which you have hungered for. And so it's coming to fruition here by the third or fourth week for many. And in many forms, it's coming to, or many times, for many, it's coming to fruition in the form of, see, now that's not believing it. Hold on. That's believing it. My actions will bring wish fulfillment and prosperity and a long-term traditional future. So I trust in my ability to make healthy choices. If someone is coming in and they're a narcissist, or they are love bombing, or they are self-absorbed, I will recognize that. But I will not fear love. So emotionally, we have the healing heart energy. Spirit is saying this month we're going to help to heal those who are carrying energies of heartbreak, those who are in a toxic situation, abusive relationship, or who by which are dealing with addiction. We are giving the Leo energy of the Strength card to overcome this energy of anxiety, to talk about it, to heal it, to help others to heal. For the mountain represents obstacles and challenges. Are you devoted for the long term is a question I am feeling for someone. For those who are standing in a situation that they are grateful for and are not walking in that self-absorbed energy, you are the ones who are going to be creating greater fortune. Now, for some, there is a question of, should I devote myself to this greater fortune? Because with the mountain, it is at a distance. Because as I go into the direction of something greater at a distance, I may have to then surrender and walk away from my current circumstances, which is exactly what's meant to be done. It's time to evolve, grow, let go. Endings, lots of endings happening in this month. So we do have a masculine, whether this is someone you're connecting with or you, where there is a state of confusion regarding money. They confirm that with the money card of the fish. Chasing, chasing, chasing. Spirit is saying, trust that as you persevere, we will bring you into connection with the right person, right? A soulmate connection, a connection that's meant to be at this time. So yeah, I do feel like someone's going to receive a conversation quite unexpectedly as you're sitting within your home and or family, and what comes to mind here is great pleasure. What brings the pleasure is the high honor. I don't know what to do now that this financial offer opportunity has come in, now that my wish has been fulfilled. Spirit saying, trust in the lessons of the past that brought you here, for it's time to be happier. It's time to love yourself enough to receive the gift from the universe. So as we sit in the darkness throughout the next few weeks, Spirit is saying, some will be thinking about marriage. Some will be thinking about a message from the past. In some cases, there could be a child involved. Gosh darn it. I'm getting a feeling of someone who's thinking about the past, but they're already in a situation with someone else and a child. And that's where Spirit is saying, it's time to release the past. We have a masculine who is looking over here at a situation that involves a child. And he's conflicted about the direction by which things should go. So in some cases, as the collective goes forth towards greater fortune and a higher, better chapter, those who are working on it, those who are rebuilding, those who are hammering out the lessons of the past, there are going to be people watching. There are going to be people that see you giving birth to the new, or dealing with someone or something new, a child or a marital situation. But those are the ones you need to be careful of, because we have a narcissist and the sly, cunning fox. Spirit is saying we are giving the collective the strength to recognize what's dead is dead. And now it's time to grow and transform, to rise from the ashes, to be a new self in a new phase. And to most importantly this month, walk in purity and integrity. To avoid heartache. Those who make healthier decisions get to receive this. An aha moment. A realization that your actions and good personal decisions have brought wish fulfillment in the form of the anchor, long-term stability and security, a financial path that was blessed, that will grow in stability, both financially and in the area of family and tradition. So this is a month of healthy choices, and Spirit's going to be helping the collective to make them, so that they can now live a happier life. Watch out for the narcissists. Free yourself. Let go of the past. High honor will come. Prosperity and happiness are what you will miss if you try to go back to what's dead. I am going to close with a message. Oh, and here's confirmation. Spirit saying you have been resilient and strong. You have carried much weight on your back. It's time to lay that down and self-reflect this month on what you needed to learn through those difficulties and how you have conquered them. And to know that by the end of September, going into mid-October, it will be easy to release the negative. People, places, circumstances, situations, and to go forth towards the abundance that Spirit is bringing, a universal gift of abundance and nourishment, a nourishing and beautiful, abundant life. All right. So thank you so very much to those of you who have stopped in today, for all of your likes, your shares, your subscribes. Thank you so much for your beautiful donations that keep me up and running. I hope to see you guys again for 1 month readings next Thursday. Take care and God bless.